we have approached the Chief Justice, who has agreed to assign specialized courts for the prosecution of illegal mining cases. And I have laid before Cabinet on Tuesday. Cabinet will meet and approve the Public Tribunals Bill, which will go to Parliament on a certificate of agency. And if by December the tribunals are in place, most of the circuit tribunals will be given exclusive jurisdiction to deal with mining cases. And we will appoint the chairman and panel members of the tribunals, give them timelines beyond which they should not carry a case. So, for instance, we will insist that every mining case should end within 6 months. If there are reasons for you to appeal, that is fine. But the tribunal must deliver its verdict within 6 months. Currently, we don't have those statutory timelines in CI 47, that is the High Court Civil Procedure Rules. So I want Parliament to help me to put those timelines in the tribunals bill so that the tribunals will do the cases very fast. So, Mr. President, this is where we are in terms of the legal steps. And as I said, law enforcement, regulatory reform is at the heart of what we are doing. And we will not spare any person, in terms of the accountability for their destruction of the environment. And I'm happy to announce that in 2002, the police conducted very diligent investigations in respect of Akonta mining. But the docket was hidden until we came to power. In fact, when we came to power and I started the investigation with the the Lands and Natural Resources Minister and the Forestry Commission, we were finding it difficult to get information. Subsequently, the police themselves owned up and presented the docket to my office 2 months ago. So as we speak, the charges against Chairman Wuntumi, Akonta Mining, and 5 others have been signed as I speak. Currently, we are waiting for him to be read his right to remain silent, etc. Before we've asked that he should be brought from, Kumasi. His lawyers asked that he should be brought on Tuesday, but I'm insisting that he should be here on Monday. If he doesn't come on Monday, I'm going to order for his arrest so that he'll be brought to Accra. His rights will be read to him, and then we can start the prosecution. We have also put in place certain measures to ensure that the prosecution goes faster than normal.
Many Ghanaians, the Court of Appeal is often the last hope for justice when all other avenues have been exhausted. And that is why the authority we assume today is not only legal, but profoundly moral. You hold in your hands the power to heal wounds, to restore confidence, and to guide our nation towards fairness. Sometimes our courts have not escaped criticism. Citizens have openly and sometimes harshly questioned judicial decisions. But I want to say clearly, criticisms of judgments is not the end of hope. It is the evidence of hope. It shows that Ghanaians still believe in the courts, that justice still matters, and that verdicts have meaning in their lives. What we must guard against is cynicism, the corrosive belief that the courts no longer serve the people, but only the powerful in society. To rebuild trust, our courts must demonstrate in word and deed that justice is not compromised by status, wealth, or political convenience. So to you, our new justices, I say, let your judgments not silence criticism, but inspire confidence in our people. Let your judgments reassure Ghanaians that while we may debate outcomes, we can never doubt your integrity, your impartiality, and your fidelity to the national constitution. The small-scale mining sector started deploying heavy earth-moving equipment. Before, it was only the big-scale mining sector that was involved in using excavators and bulldozers and huge dump trucks. At a point in time, the small-scale mining sector, which is a legal sector of our mining, it was passed in PNDC time to allow, because we realized that the big mining companies were owned by foreign companies, and Ghanaian small-scale companies that had the capacity to mine were prevented from doing so. And so the mining code was revised to add for small-scale miners. And as I said, there's a difference between small-scale mining and artisanal mining. Artisanal mining was what existed before, using pickaxes and shovels and so on and so forth. But when the new licenses for small-scale mining started, and they could afford to bring in excavators and bulldozers and others, it meant that their ability to destroy the environment was expanded. And that is where we currently have our problem. I want to assure you that we are determined to win this fight. And your contributions, your criticisms, your pressure, putting fire under our feet does not have any problem. We don't have any problem with that. You must continue to do your advocacy, to urge us on, to encourage us to win the fight. We also need enough troops. Our troops are stretched. We have so many chieftaincy disputes all over the country, land disputes. And so you go to Sampa, we have troops there. You go to Gonjaland, Savannah, there are troops there. You go to Boko, there are troops there. You go to Nkwanta, our troops are there. And then our troops are also on the border to protect us from terrorism. And so they are spread thin. If we take another batch of them and go and put them in the forest, it means that we are committing most of our troops to other things other than crime prevention and keeping us safe. And so that's why NIMOS is a combination of the police and the army. So all of them contribute troops. And then we also have national security also contributing and all the other agencies. But happily, we have some additional troops coming with the winding down of some of the peacekeeping theaters. And so when they come, as many of them as possible, we'll add them to the force so that we're able to dominate all the anti-Galamsey sites and be able to win the battle. As he said, we have targeted 7 major zones in the regions. And the army have come up with a proper strategy. NIMOS has come up with a proper strategy for engaging the illegal miners and making sure that we clear them from especially the forest reserves and the water bodies. Greenhouse cuts across many sectors. Today, they are venturing into the entertainment and creative tourism sector. And that's why we have the Minister of Tourism and Creative Arts here with us. They also are into agriculture, and Mr. Germain came to me with a proposal to increase rice production in Ghana using irrigation. And the thing about him is once he comes with a vision, he starts working on it immediately. So I know he's asked us to help him acquire the land. He will bring the irrigation equipment from China, and he will put about 10,000 hectares of land under rice cultivation to cut down the rice we import. He's also got the biggest aquaculture farm in Ghana and produces more fish than any other company to supplement our fish imports. And of course, in the industrial park, we have many food processing companies. And so it falls in line with Ghana's government's vision. And our vision is that we're creating Ghana as the hub for exports, not only into the international market, but also into the African market. Because we've signed the African Continental Free Trade Area, and it allows us to export duty-free, tariff-free into each other's markets. And so our vision has been to attract as many investors into Ghana to take advantage of the conditions that we have here and produce products that we can re-export into the African market and also into the international market. Some of the companies in the park are already exporting into the American market, especially textiles and garments.
The government greatly appreciates the level of collaboration between us and our teacher unions thus far. especially our recent frequent meetings and social dialogue. We will continue to work with the National Teaching Council as they regulate and professionalize teaching to fulfill their mandate to raise teaching standards. My beloved teachers, your role is vital. I urge you to embrace innovation, mentorship, and lifelong learning. Our children look up to you for knowledge, but also for character, discipline, and values. In every corner of Ghana, our teachers are the architects of possibility. They create entire visions with chalk and transform classrooms into launch pads for the future. Distinguished guests, let us also remember that teaching is as noble as any profession we can aspire to. On behalf of the people of Ghana, I want to congratulate all the award winners, every teacher at this venue, every teacher watching us, and all our dedicated teachers across our beautiful country. Together, let us continue to elevate the status of teachers through quality education and build the Ghana we all dream of. May God bless our teachers. May God bless our children. And may God bless our beautiful country, Ghana.
The other day when I said she has my prayers, there were many of you who sought to give it your own interpretation. Professor Jane, I'm reminding them that my mother taught me that sometimes silence is golden because silence cannot be interpreted. But this one, I wanted an interpretation because a vice president, irrebutably, is a presumption that she can assume the high office of president. Irrebutably. Irrebutably. So, Prof. J. Nana, I have the singular honor to invite you to address teachers and to address the education community of Ghana. Your passion, having been Vice Chancellor, I see they are reminding me that there will be cultural display before you come. It's appellations. Oh, appellations. So I still can introduce. So, Vice President of our Republic, former Vice Chancellor of the University of Cape Coast, our prestigious university. And when I get the podium, I always do what is needful. I'm also happy to announce that Cabinet has given policy approval for the revision of the Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology law. And as soon as Parliament convenes, we will get that out of the way. Madam Vice President, Excellency, we are reviewing curricula. I see NACA here so that integrity will become an essential part of our training. And then to our teachers, whilst I come to conclude with my introduction, you know, Vice President can respond to teacher unions. Ministers may, and they can. I appreciate your admonition to our teachers not to abuse and take advantage of learners. That is unacceptable, and that is punishable, and that will be punished. Director General GES, you are here, you heard his word. No teacher is above the law. And therefore, any teacher found operating below acceptable standards must face the ruthless and highest sanctions of your law. You have the state, the republic backing you, as Director General to do so. But to our students, before Vice President comes to address you, behave. To our students, behave. Teachers and your parents are molding your behavior and molding character. The future is yours. The future of Ghana is yours. But be disciplined with hard work, with integrity. The future will remain yours. Excellency Vice President, so my honor to invite you to address us on elevating the status of teachers for quality education. The best elevation lies in improvement in their conditions of service and improvement in their welfare. But I'm happy to note, as he acknowledged, that at least President John Dramani Mahama has given policy approval for the social mobility from Director 1 to Director 2, separation from rank and post. And accordingly, the President has asked for a committee. You will be invited to appear before the Public Services Commission shortly. So the President is working the policy. I've seen a letter from the Office of the President that I directed to the Director General that the Public Services Commission, the Ghana Education Service, together with you, the unions, you sit and knit through what it means moving from Director 1 to Director 2, and from Director 2 to becoming Director, and separating posts from rank with entitlements of your conditions of service.
Live on TVSYZ and also on Power 97.9 FM, the hottest and the biggest conversation in Ghana inside politics in the defense city or 37 Abebe Street, the heart of Accra, Usu, editor in all the 16 regions across the country. And a Monday, the 6th of October 2025. With a 900 million angel support, Yata Sifri Sabi, Kopim said, no, Sababu, Ibesim Kunya, Noato Yamame, Dr. Maria, we see Enka Mondays on Eba, Nawate Alisa Tairu Nelson, senior political analyst, and so Enkano. Champion commander of the airways at Ankuliga Biga Mugabe Maase, Midi Jumedi and Wachami, Free Sabi, Kopim said, you know, Siabebo, Baga biga bieni ho miana mijinemu ewa ha as commander ensema eko benyina no yedi ni nyina ebrewo ene wo ensema hodua eko so ewo omanyimu na ne angels no so asura bofo 900 million no de oma hu a omo eka no yebema obia ate se ne tie se ne ese efata no so hu se ne ensem no esiti nyina ni se fie de twem no His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, President of the Republic, will share CSOs no enu mu edi nkita ho ensem ben ene free mu ebaye na other issues eba no honorable Minta Akando, health minister, ono so dien ena ekoso eho ena nurses ho nsem ene nsem awodo ya ebobo banyina no yedi nyina ebrewo on the show free sabim kopem se nunsia ebebo ansa na yedi anwumre nunsia kasebo ebebrewo no that is nsem pankutu ana yedi ebrewo and the Monday the 6th of October 2025 in the year of our Lord. Northern Regional Capital Tamale, Kesmi 107.1 FM, Bole in the Savannah region. We are live on Nkiligi FM, WFM, Boko in the Upper East region, ASO 100.1 FM. Pussy Guy Wing Pansamba Wende FM, and in your name, Pussy Zebila and Fire Live, our Zebs FM, Yakobono region. Tiny Tipona FM on Soko Suma FM ewo Nkra Nkwanta for regional capital ya go so nananom 92.5 FM station with ambition and Aduno FM so ewo Sankore Central Regional Capital Cape Coast Adom Sounds ewo Kotokuraba Makasa so na Rich FM and so ewo Asim Fosu Vuta Regional Capital ho Global 105.1 FM Sansu ni yanema womo eye Western Regional Capital Takrade Sharp 106.9 FM Neziama Elembele West End 100.3 FM Yanko Oti Region you want 89.7 FM ewo Kitikrachi KFM Opasa ana Buem FM so dollar my chrome ewo eye Jasekan Euphronia call London GFM Radio and Fire Life Radio United States of America Apple 68 FM ewo eye Virginia and every en chaka se koma me mame eye ma Faustina Nelson senior member of the NDC yaka kidese a wodi mutintiman ye pa but enei the angels want to know baby IGP will be a terminate me ye oh boy juma papa the capacity IGP oh boy juma but emrati na wodo mako jina so mon direct traffic no phones chat no mo ye they are not doing their job. Serve visibility for any woman. Was some direct traffic no in the United Kingdom Metropolitan Police all London. Any woman America or kwa post for woman air direct traffic or mukra phones. Omo go tani kura omo. Go tanono emergency calls on Ghana heading and the faso. It is only in Ghana. And man who say post the direct traffic na the mobile phone etu anaso. Visibility. Baby ojina wa say enema ko ya o make sure say enema batoto na kwa mu no ojina wa na phone etu anaso. Shut up. If you where from that? IG, you are doing a fantastic job. Some amount wa baso na me eboni ayefo. But direct your guys. Say I do ko jina traffic anu a sa traffic na wojina no you are there to direct make sure say traffic no akwa ni be flow. Ama for head akoso ya traffic light no so eduma che traffic wonam ekwan so ko nungwa taxi ekwan nyina traffic light nyina so na amanfo won say people no mu ku amanfo ebo amanfo no mu eto ho ewuo ni bi wo ho a ye betimi a prevent it. And I know why I say ekwan na ewo yiye ne ade no sa eyama disconnected and yama bebre. That is why the traffic lights are not working. Yes, we are in power. Another one from the DVLA. Yes, ma. You know your opposition is about power. Logos and co listen and listen very well. Your opposition is about power. When a man near General Adaya Okano air tinted yacho. Says the cano mutiano, receipt at the moment is cano come out. Yacho. And 24 to come on quite human nurses, doctors, Yajana Sokana, a be a home, Yatita card from home. Education was so that in this country. NCC for a year, education in Logos, I want to know from you. Must that education or hey? Say a mamma Bosumi Bako, Kabia, what in that cano? Your man 1 month, your baby who side in the system. Okwa near General Soka near tinted. Near General, near the Oko, post to Fujin ho. You shoot your see near Jaw. What from this? Massa, a friend about power. There are certain things that are unnecessary. Avoid it. Avoid it. Mu take position, mu person mu reposition. No. You feel baby, you baby do baby. Educate the people. Let them understand, say, will be a wire tinted the can, what it did piano. I bind this, Sayaba say, and now a beer, and near my aqua suantino, ya per se control way ABCD, ya per se crime no ever from, ya was a month from ye ABCD, no, ya more be a 1 month. Say, what in tell Okaya day, Kui? Ya fight but to be a mahasi mo. Me who be o GBC, me who baby. Wona mania from Mugabe Achimi wadan ya yese me car no kom usu aka na makoyie no yese ma tinted Kaka no so free home buy no. Sa na eden and etie. Ni achew. Doctor bi okọ save obi life. Nurse ni okoye adwuma ni agina no. And people have started calling. Logas, reverse your note. You are from Osu here. I say reverse your note. If it must be done well. Educate the people first before implementing this policy. Educate the people. Set a deadline for them. Let them know, sir, from this day, Ekono will be a one with the car, Beba, Ubetin Kano, I bet you, we are minister, we are journalists, we are Wayu, and Mrano, a neat limit. Akomo be accepted. With the Baha, I will champion the cause for you. But the moment you certain yadia now, see for the bufu, now people start calling. And that acquire against John Mahama and the presidency. I don't want to hear it. Logas, I don't want to hear it. Yes, take it or leave it. I say I don't want to hear it. Educate the people first. Yes, educate the people. Let them know. So these are the measures you are putting in place. They just go on the roadside and be arresting people unnecessary, creating unnecessary tension for the presidency. It is not needed at this time. John Mahama was serious business to do. Was Shagana Fobo. And this is not what we promised Ghanaians. Take it or leave it. Yes, that is me. When the angels no more the Sunday, now the also made them on mine, made them on mine. How many months in here? 6 August 2025. And you shall say. Now, you see the opposition making noise. Declare state of emergency. Declare state of emergency. Who is assuming? I just want to know who is assuming. Who is assuming? Yes, the angels want to know. Why the BMI to every year a soldier for us before the elections? And what was Mugabe Maase doing at that time? Was it chasing those guns? The angels want to know. Yes, that is me. The angels want to know who is assuming, who directed them, and who taking that guns, free soldier for us here. The 21 declare state of emergency so that you give those guys to your people. It will never happen today and it will never happen tomorrow. Those at the top, listen and listen very well. I'm in the spirit. The angels are talking on me. Today is Monday. I'm in the spirit. That is why. Yes. I don't want to go into the details. Question money. What Dr. Samuel Sapon. And yes, I can afford and what the capacity man they were looking for. Yes. That one way. Now they are making noise because they don't open no sign that they and cut. The great state of emergency. Move us out to them, those in charge. Yes. President John Dramani Mahama. The capacity man is talking to you this afternoon. Mugabe Maase no nakasa with the support from the 900 million angels. Mutiemi ye. Obi no obedo more than me. Yes. When you find assuming. When the director mumu yi say to no efri ho. Omanebo amaju be na no was it trying to track that etuo na and they didn't see it. The angels want to know. Yes. Sure. The angels want to know, sir. And Akufo-Addo, we need 5 nurses to take care of Rollins and 5 nurses, you fly one outside. Why can't Rollins? Nurses no more. That 5 nurses, are they in the country or you do investigate Rollins' death? The angels want to know. Yes. Sometimes me kasa just like that too. Me kasa na me ni bi make. Etuo ne mai. Useless gas we bigger for what say declare state of emergency. And President John Mahama, God bless you so much. God bless you. Na me wo shira no anya okese. Etuo ne mra. atuo na mo fire before the elections no atuo ne mra atuo na ira fi maso ya ho na atuo ne mra National Security Coordinator, my good brother COP Razak, what are you doing? My brother, what are you doing? IGP, you know. Share on. Madame now. Since I met on money. Meaning one-on-one. He said in come up before money died. Yes. He invited me to his office twice before he died. We worked closely together during the elections. Today, he is nowhere to be found. When I'm in that spirit, don't try to say we'll stop Mugabe. No. The angels men cannot. This is the preacher. He invited me to his office. How many days and would you hear? Yes. Make a sermon in Jamaica. Yes. And the day he died, I was the first person to be informed. Say BBSC, our adanse. BBSC. For us one, Nipona will freeze our area. No, me fear that day, that morning. See. Playing be about better forest bimo. I don't want to mention the name of that person. That very Wednesday morning, around 9 a.m., 9:30, I had a call, and I started calling. Here, I called Kevin Asante. I spoke with Linda, and the call started coming. I said, "This is what I've heard." See, I say, "Nipa way," and I mean, within some few minutes, no some your course ko baby. Me feel will be we conko or manebo amakonko, Dr. Sapon phone call, Ilimuna phone call. I'll show you the picture. Meaning is here, and you didn't come. What killed Omanebo Ama? Obi baby a friend assuming. In last time, no 2 area hono will be a friend assuming, and I just want to know. Do your checks. Angels they provide names. That is me. They provide names. Who is assuming in that area? Tell him wherever he is. Tell him. Assuming, I can see assuming the angels. I'm telling you today. Declare state of emergency for what? And look at people who are talking. King what? Yes, who will be the one. One will be this Sandogbe at them. Look at the useless caricatures. Who want to insult Sandogbe, Deputy Chief of Staff, today? So when the Kufuor was in power, Namomo Hen, Can Ashibeno no Hen, useless caricature. Where were you? Akufuor no changing bra. Say to me, forest reserve. Can Ashibeno no more Hen? Useless caricature. And today we are talking. Making noise, declare state of emergency. Sandogbe Kwakasa say attack no, because San cannot come out. We are very gentle, but we'll do the job for them. That is why I cannot stop the job. I don't need ministerial appointment. I don't want to be MP. Nothing. Take me there. I don't want to be there. Fantastic mother and just are working. Don't try. Ken Ashibe, were you useless caricature? For attacking Sandogbe. Na Asadibe dear to na woman na no. Namu hen, can Ashibe namu hen. Can Asadibe dear to mona and omotonyo not to for yuma, omutume no. Useless caricatures. Namu hen. Muna mobacha jo mama de onye. Muna mobacha jo mahama de onye. Misimo Kufuor no kwade monije no. Useless ones. More fire. Sawa enya kupon onfa Sandogbe born in the entrance. So I dey wakoku nipa. Kana Ashibe Sandogbe wakoku nipa na. Waboma me to na waba papa tu. Useless was mo tegana ha. Yasem kwada no futa kwada mo beba and that you that useless former CID director. Me fire will be out without fear or favor. Yes. Useless. We know where they are. Nkola no more. Canadian guys no mobile radio come no. I mean, didn't see Canada for you moko for baha. asano mu hu ko for do mako. That is security. And John Mama declare state of emergency. Declare state of emergency. Because money mutu on bonya mo pese mu ditu. But me ye kasa mo pese mu betia. Some of us no. They also ye kan also catch them na mote. John Mama ye adwuma. Wa ye adwuma. I mean, setting up gold board. And look at what our young brother, fantastic gentleman, Jamfi Ewo gold board. Look at what Randy Abbey is doing at Cocoa board. But ye per se, ye de galamse a target your Mahama. And ye me am Mugabe. I'm also an appointee to make sure say John Mahama will succeed. And my area, they don't go there. Tama Oil Refinery. Capacity board chairman Bilijo, Honorable Salaam Alaikum. The lives of Ayer Campus Ufori, Emone, Mr. Nunu Mensamo, Thomas. Look at the board members. And this month, I'm telling you here, sir, that my oil refinery is 98% complete. Yeah, this month, by the end of this month, Tamaori fund under the capacity MD Edmond Combat. We are not joking, we are not sleeping, we are resetting. Making sure, say, and then my bad about to turn a quem. Yes. You sit out there and make noise. Who is Kanashibe? Why? Who is he? Can he compare himself to Sandobe at this level, as deputy chief of staff? No. Be in now your small kitchen and stop making unnecessary noise. Attacking you too much. Chomahama power and the when you're for Casa Organo, the Christian Council, the Peace Council, and go. Mama break. Kufado tia no kwese samra se akwa forest reserve wo issue 2151 lands say yekotu agudie useless caricatures sata me antemonka kana shibi. What are you talking about? You then make a wrong move and attack Standobe again, and you see where power lies. Some of us will not sit down for useless people going around and making unnecessary noise, attacking government officials. No, it will happen again. Yes, it will happen again. Yet now, NCBM, John Maase 2012-2016, a came in new era. Yes, new era. Tumu for Amuntie. Adia beya man for bube for the maya. Logas, I'm advising you as my junior brother. Take it. I'm older than you. Take it. You are my junior brother. Take the advice. Let your boss stop arresting people on the road. Why I take that? Educate the people first before implementing that law. A fantastic idea. Me will come in 100% way. But the timing is wrong. Timing is wrong. Educate the people first. Put adverts on the various stations. Put adverts on the dailies. Create the awareness first. Give them deadline. That is a good leader. You don't just rush and be implementing things like that. Rome was not built in a day. Logas, take my advice. And it is not painting a good picture for the government. If you don't know, I'm telling you. We are on the ground. The amount for Kano. We need to tell you. Say we are on the ground. You know, I see you know. You know, I say about you. And it is not painting a good picture. And some of us will not sit down for anybody to destroy the name of the president, no matter where you are coming from. Who power or power no our limit. You are not superior than the president. Go back on a round table dialogue. They make sure on the edges will come and say, "Oh, Muga, shake my hand. A good advice." I'm the man. Most stop it. They're more on the road. Traffic in too much. It's too much. Yes. Power to the people. Support from the 900 million angels without fear or favor. Level playing field. Dr. Kalisu, salam alaikum. Honorable Julius Debra, salam alaikum. You see, sometimes, no crown on a kind of thing, but it will take both some of us. Tamamayo, wine, it be bright, right? Salam alaikum, it be bright. And the original minister, Honorable Linda Obenewa Okulu, salam alaikum. Samoho. President Asia, CS Usuno, on Friday, Jubilee House. Mudi nkomo amanfo so ayede akasa yentie leader of nine most commander Colonel Dominic Bua yentie nsema oditudwa.
The 21 zones we have been given focus by His Excellency the President. Every water body within those zones, every forest reserve, the roads and railways which are being dug, and then foreigners who have come to destroy our environment, we will focus on those areas and make sure that those who are mine legally have the access to the legal areas to mine sustainably. Very soon, NIMOS will have a 24-hour toll-free line, and these lines have been procured. We are just renovating the secretariat, and all citizens will have the right to call in. If you see any illegal mining going on anywhere, say something, do something. We will create the opportunity for you to say it so that we can analyze 24/7 and send the troops who are on. We are able to see or follow through with the surveillance of the place and don't get the return of these illegal miners. His Excellency, Mr. President, with your permission, I would like to send this warning to illegal miners, their assigns and financiers, that they are the first or prime enemies of the state, and they will be dealt with as such. There will be no room for them to escape or to hide. NIMOS will smoke them out very soon. There's no resting place for them. They should get ready and be assured that very soon our waters will turn blue and our forests will turn green. We have already trained over 400 troops who are the first batch deployed or under deployment to sensitive areas. We will continue to deploy more so that we will all go to bed knowing that NIMOS is firmly on the ground and illegal mining will be a thing of the past. So all illegal miners, galamseyers, their financiers and assigns, beware. NIMOS is closer to your bases and there will be no hiding place for you. Thank you very much, Your Excellency.
Thank you very much. Very well. NIMOS Omo Commander no and Wakasa no. So you can reach them. Task force no. Omo number ni 024. Over to screen sumami. 07 00 487. Baby, I won't say a galamsey biano. Call 024 07 00 487. I'm sending this warning to the good people of Afanonof, Infante and Subirisu. That is my own area. Mutiemi. Mamma every Thursday. Ekwa Jessica Biano. Now much for Mutiemi, Afanonof, Tepasubirisu. That is my area. That is where my father was buried. That is my area, baby. I'm sending a signal today. Mamma Tepa, Machichamina, and Chichamina. Yamuji Husikano. Meto, we nabaho. May I have advised my family members. Never. That is where me father, Nikoko phone in the Bibia. When you see no Tepasubliso. I've warned everyone in my family. So I am Mami Bo, I am Papa Bo. Don't engage yourself in Galamsey. I send a warning to them. Even this morning, yesterday, 3 days ago. Don't. Yes, you are men frame. But more tetepa. Most mo cheche amana no munya very careful. Munya very careful. Na mo suma manfo abiaje amana sika no. Munya very careful. Munya very careful. Afo ano of a year tepa subiri so infante. Na mo for mu tie me am storm that area. I will make sure say that most of the cooperative money no you better to me the chiefs and the good people of Subiri so infante. I will lead them. Now umanya to me krata be to my legal money but not illegal. Anything illegal I don't support it. Yes. Mama say me de me west one make asa. My brother, one mother, one father is the assemblyman. I was Subiri so one assembly member, Honorable Mugabe Maase. One mother, one father, one assemblyman. Makwa cheche mna. Mna na makwa cheche ni nyina no. What it apa? Be careful. We power no enzo say jo mahama ewo ha. I'm sending the warning to them there. Moya small boys, mo power no enu ha. Joshua ya bema no. Wosuma obi wo tepa. Say duru ya wada na ukuada. Woko Subiri so no ko gina mene sika mfa mere no. See where power lies. You are joking with Mugabe. Never. Misi minua. Maame baako papa baako na assemblyman. But I've warned him. I've advised him as my senior brother. When you do this, any problem comes, don't call me. To all the family members. Good name is better than riches. Me you see me as an example. Say I dear your mama and penny me so me. Stop it. Akwande da ho. Yes. Dear na mo pesa mo ye. Dear ni beti me ya de abo amo. Me take you upon myself. I will lead you guys. Take you to the right place. Make sure I say to me kate be to me mama ya man na. Mabunu ne na nanoma the good people of Subiri so numesua infante anytime virus no will be a home ebetono in the Afro Anonov district of the Ashanti region. Anything illegal I don't like. Mimpe. Sana me papa ka me before he died. Was say adie bi enya bia no me ni akire. Ye di wiase sika nyina ba brewa me ni akire. That is me. Ene ne de menam. Akomapa ene ne di nipa kwa akire. Edimpa ene di nipa kwa akire. Wotra tapa. Na yo sa wo ya champion ata wotepa. Na send your man to Subiri so. Wa wie ye beba na senya. Show you her power lies. No more ye din ho. The appointing authority will get to him. Me gather video evidence. Me kasa just like that too. Me kasa with evidence. Me ni me yamoya ho ya wadebia. You people think I don't know or I don't have an idea. So area ho no mahu me hoda. Mabawo ha be bisa bibi da. Mahu me hoda. Even from opposition, ebesi this mahu me hoda. Date na member ho. Adia me se jo mahama pe bia me mpe. When my father died, during the funeral, John Mahama was there. Honorable Julius Zebra was there. Joyce Bauer was there. Dr. Kalusus was there. The late Limuna Minuru was there. And Penny for Ben Namba. Let's do the right thing. Tibabina was a corner, Bina, where I didn't say, will be Shawachi. One a Tawachi. Then you put out Tawachi, why powerful than the president. Nami president, ya wadimi matrahan. Atra position bi no wo say ade we Mugabe me pay na me na me champion da ade no me don na me time order appointees obi anya steady just me hu say yes we involve who in galamsey mama one day anu obi are free go to customs kware ajuma Anan Glover Brigadier General Anan Glover Obo. Yes. Me says all from me for so can kwasa assembly me and block you. I don't need you. You never see me in your office. Me be pede. Omo mo boa ye ma ye ba power no. Ase wo fo no. Yen kai wo. Yen hwe omo ye. Ye ma utumi a mfa tumi no hunu na manfo. Welcome people to your office. When they come to you, attend to them. Will be any information or they bro. Power to the people. And they Yanu for ya needed. And I Mama Yewe declare one state of emergency. Na health ministry wants to know no more tiama fogum munye we. Honorable AM Kwabena Minta Akando. What they are two just say. Nurses for you to Amukanyina, Matran, no. Munina, you bet to Amukamate, Okamakuma, any day, and to me. My issues, outstanding payment, any necessary, I'm working without a valid financial clearance, it will be a thing of the past. This is coming from a year the health minister. Now I'm assuring you, say the capacity sector minister for health, the man knows what he's doing. When any deputy, Dr. Grace Ayensu, it is just a matter of time. And kama. In his own time, Missy Bibia then, kama. And Oshe medical doctors. 24. The Nanado Bejaye. More training, I was say, ye 4 more Juma. 942. Health a year allied health professionals. 2019 to 2024. 19,416. Pharmacy doctors. 2019 to 2024, 800. Pharmacy professionals, 2020 to 2023, 500. Nurses and midwives, 2021, 15,947. She was a mekasa na mima data, we data. Nurses and midwives, and I'm saying repeating, 2021, 15,947. Nurses and midwives, 2022, 17,176. Nurses and midwives, 2023, 15,755. Physician assistant, 2019 to 2024, 3,896. Total, 74,492. Kofo so mo majuma. Abonsanfo we na useless one, wicked people we no. Ya omo we chire Kufa do ne nkofo no. Omo sori omo se jomama. Ono ne kofa san nkofo we nyina adwuma. But we campaigned. Say ye buy ye be mo adwuma ye den aye. So it is our responsibility to make sure say 74,432 head a year officials no ye be mo adwuma ye den aye. Whether we like it or not, you can't pay home. And that is why the health minister is assuring Ghanaians to say will be beyond. Was it in August 2024? The Ministry of Health received financial clearance to recruit about 13,500 nurses. However, this clearance expired in December 2024. Yes, read. 1. Fact of the matters. 1. I don't just talk like that too. They may make us the last of can Shibini one useless ones so many in Bibia. They will shut up. Yes. That is me. May fire without fear or favor. I'm going for way more. I'm out for so many. Obi a mema Britain for so many years. Me be so sa we mo. Mosquitoes for we. Shiakai. Puto okay. Any temani ama man na den asay no. Yehu no kwa itimeka. Ye kasa ni pe ni wo say oh Mugabe de say na danfo ni Lagos. Nti wono kwa de obi ade ni ko ya onka. Lagos wo ye vice chairman osu ya enko ya meka. Wo ye adwuma mebo na baso. Advice am de be man is my younger brother. Yes. And metiano mentia for say me betra be parent for adwuma hu. I'm above that. Matrasa level no. Say me be parent for adwuma. Kwagine ka bi maye no. I won't do it. If it must be done, it must be done well. Obi animi how am tie. Nya fe na me be change. Minu ne tifi akola wonye de anya meka without fear or favor. Kevin Asante meka minu Erika Henyo owo eye Jubilee House see I say Mugabe ye ko ade che besa to nse didi. Yes. That is how I was see a live. And it's often nipa ho adwene hye wotrim. Nam traffic light bibia anya adwuma eno hia obia na yi posifo na IGP adawroma atoto motorbus ne ade amamo mokwata traffic light na se a na moye WhatsApp calls. Useless. From now, me pese me yami hu before I go to the IGP next week. We posting in our point I was say we o direct traffic. Now we jina phone so na phone kwa won nye go ta me video ababebo ha. Now make sure say IGP make sure say you be interdict. I'm sending the warning nationwide. Me who e Britain and America posting here or direct traffic. Now be one no ja traffic ne direct no kura phone. Omo ne omo girlfriends no more chatting. No more ye we no more page no more videos. Useless. You know yes ade no. IGP yes ade no. COP France Director General Finance yes ade no. Mante mimi amante yes ade no. Dan so yes ade no. Lydia Doko COP Director General CAD greetings we bochu makama amamu junior ransom de muko jina traffic ya na mumu miemia phone so wo de ma me hu se me twam wo traffic bia me hu se post ni a wo so wo direct traffic no na miemia phone so me kwase hu e bi sa say adwuma na wo ye no sa time no mobile phone miemia WhatsApp na ka hu ana IGP want them. If it must be done, it must be done well. Traffic, I said to a check. Man for the cabo bar, man for motorbikes. I was say traffic is so a year ready. No more nam no more traffic home, no more you come home. Posting your soldier no chain on. No one is using a phone, so then the girlfriend Ekasa. Because Udrufia won't team in Kasani, Rebecino. Useless ones. Post so your phone at the barracks. Galam say no media me say it is long overdue. State of emergency in there kofo no homoboa. Omunim de omoye. Sorry. And another thing, I want to draw the national executives of the NDC. Say diaspora. Munim say NDC yen atama akese no. E fa ba bi e wo yenuanema omo UK. Yenuanema omo wo eye United States of America, Omo UAE, Omo Belgium, Omo Allah, Ejana so esheko. Omo amane no. Ebi mamba beji positions awo Ghana. Die ti na obetimi awo UK. Na wa beji position kase awo Ghana. Na wo da so ekura opposition mu ewo United Kingdom inti one open NDC year opesa party no enye strong ewo diaspora abroad wo UK ho ana wa beji position wo Ghana ho bosumi so yetua woka woni UK fo akatua mu biem UK fo committee omu hia nkofo e betena se omu beteki decision abo party no majiji positions mo from monene America, Germany, France, Belgium, UK Maba beji positions akese ebi a deputy CEOs ebi a wan ebi a secretary ebi a wan no mabagana ha edo mu CV saba and am appointment muda so kura mo positions no ewo eye abroad esa wu weekend party no in diaspora na muni se beduru ba bi no sai nuanu ma wa ma ne nyino meto abade. We humble advice the national executives, General Secretary, my good brother Fifi Kwete, and Mugabe Maase, a national chairman, Unmenyafo Johnson, esi enunketia, mofa monensi fam. Bibia o fra manani a wababaji appointment a Ghana bia no. Say the pano nya the position to no obi entraso. E wa abirichi onti abirichi bim. Nyasafo bibiri ho. No motaso no nya adwuma no. Na munya atwom no. Nya atwom na moye munya atwom no. Mabeji position wa Ghana, me say kura bi mu wo UK. What dey kwan? Won value UK de no ba ba je Ghana de a ya ma ba kwa wodi wani mienu ya to ma ba ko ba bo pay obi atime ka je se me na metimi aka because wo ka asembe ba me na metimi aka. And I don't want to mention names. I don't want to start mentioning names. Share abra mimi wo UK. Papa your friend say a year Horace Ankra. Obaji appointment he resign. A year yenu Kwame Abuja ye na ye wo Euros minister. No ye organizer wo UK he resign. Yenu a year honorable Alex Sagbafia. No ye chairman e wo UK. Obaji appointment as deputy chief of staff no under President Mills administration he did what? He resigned. It's more Moses Amuna Moyas Nubiana. What is that? Natural friend. Winning some position. We are organizer, we are secretary. What about the appointment to Ghana? Tender in your resignation letter. Period. And allow the party to function there, outside there, in abroad, diaspora. Obi to make Ajis Mugabe Nebeka. Mukwane Kabeya Ding. Yes. Me pabani me pa jomama yi ade bia me wo se be sintidua no jomama wo timi for na ni hweba bia wo, and I will make sure say me I'm part of the appointees sababi a de me call ye no I was say resign say board member me timi nye we aka me jai ka me ko. Yes, tam so say me come meeting ameko. Yes, and you are very careful. Some of our people, the things they are doing down, we need to tone down and calm down. These wicked MPP people, we cannot sit down for them to come to power again. We all need to support John Mahama to succeed. Whether you like it or not, we all need to support John Mahama to succeed. Whatever the amount, Kitty won't be on. Let's all really support John Mahama to succeed. The attacks coming on the president is too much. Declare state of emergency. Declare state of emergency. Diana Mukachi Akufuado. See, I can't na near Jawa man Christian Council. Sorry, woman kwana your mama about to Omonka. Where was Christian Council when Akufuado was the president? Did we hear from them? Today they are talking. Yes. President Sambelaneba, Nasa script for advice. Say when we are, he will do it. When you're listening, president, you can never compare Akufo-Addo to John Mahama. Never. Yes. And such caricatures, some of us, if you don't stop them, they'll continue to make noise. And if an issue lands a small woman, John Mahama buy one lands a small money. Why not even a single one? Our communicators start talking. Not even a single one. Jomama ne dabi onu ne kasamano ho ana. President onu na dabi on kasamano ho. He like the last of Ken Ashibe. Attacking Standogbe. So I dey. Akufo-Addo president Ken Ashibe mo na ho he. Semu bebre. Jomama no oye nipa na nyem no wo no. Muma ni peace. No nya na juma. Assalamu alaikum Alhaji Tanko. Assalamu alaikum and good brother Brahma Mahama. Power to the people. I'll fire them without fear or favor. If it must be done, it must be done well. He's our own. We need to protect him, the president. I've been born I won't be before 3 minutes. They will never live to see the light of the day. No. Never. Who will say John Mahama say oh failure? Me say you they will never live to see the light of the day. These wicked people. God will punish them. These wicked people. 8 years. Muda say bibia. Will be about 8 months. Muswonye bibia. Yes. Useless caricatures. Is this how some of us will sit down for you guys to be going all over the radio stations and be attacking John Mahama? No. And see. And until you move your honor. And do the idea also to him. Natural must say, Yamo dear, Monoma, yes, you are tafre. You will say, yes, baby, or baby. Inyamo sa na mo ye de mo pɛ na mo sai bibia na mo kasa asɛm nu te sɛ de adwama no ye Ghana for na de ne bae wono na sorry na wo ye no president ya na oni ma mi oni papa akufo ado no kwa na mo pɛ no bia mi na no 4 years na Ghana for the amano was so pɛ bibia 4 years so ko bim on protect him. Allow the man to govern, period. Power to the people. "19 minutes insightful. And I am Monday. You be call Dr. Amponsa Maba. Na de akabiano. Ye de atuamuso. Dr. Amponsa.
Eme program no amene wo ebe ye no. Ye be kasa afa bibi a ye frɛ no sciatica. Obi be kasa sciatica kra ne de nye no nko na beka ho asem. Nanso sciatica no abeye yare bi a so far Ghana yare a ɛwɔ hɔ system no mu a meka sɛ yare bi bɛbɛn no a na yɛ diabetes. First no na yare a ɛwɔ Ghana ha pa number 1 na me hwehwɛ mu kyerɛ me de na yɛ typhoid. But ene sciatica watu typhoid o. Me hwehwɛ mu no amama hu sɛ ebre no ɛdɔɔso. Sɛ nipa wo bre bebra na untini no a ɛda oto ase no eno na kyɛ sɛ wanya problem anaasɛ ekuro etumu bam ekuro ba entini no mu a na kyɛ sɛ sciatica ahyɛ ase ɛyɛ n'adwuma na obi bɛka sɛ sciatica no koraa no deɛ na de ba yɛwɔ yare bi a yɛfɛ no osteoarthritis. Saa osteoarthritis any spondylosis ne osteoporosis mo saa yare no wachi kasa wo kon kasa yi na afantinum kɔ wachi kasa no mu na afantinum kɔ wusisim na efiri wusi na etene kɔ down woto ase na kyese woto ase wo Philippines kese pa enyaduru opɛ na yama ne din sɛ sciatica. Saa sciatica yɛ yare a ɛkye ɛsɛ de ɛkye mmabaawa nyina wo kane no a yare wei yɛ started te ho asɛm no na nka mpanimfo a modi 75 ɛkɔ ɛna nka sciatica yɛ kase wei mu de ɔmo anyini ɛno ti sciatica kye wɔ mo kora ɛnyɛ nwanwa but ɛna deɛ sciatica to mo kyi obi ɔwɔ 25 o eti yare wei abɛgye ehini wɔ Ghana man yi a yɛtibu yi akwanya yɛbɛfa so a yɛbɛtu ase deɛ Dr. Amponsa maye bibi awie ɛno aso na menam so a metu ase me de machine bi aba yɛfrɛ no magic machine. Saa magic machine no sciatica nyɛ yare a wofa painkiller ma no kɔ oboa painkiller bi ani wiase a etumo ma sciatica ɛkɔ a ɛma biem. But ma behu bibi sɛ entini na ɛda oto ase no ɔno nya problem pɛ na aka atare afam ɛna saa entini no ekuro babu a esan sɛ wo nante so kɔba no kuro no nwu because ɛno no ba obla cells na ɛwɔ osirem woto ase entini no na saa blood cells no ewu ɛno ti ɛbɛma severe pains pa obi wɔ kura na wonim sɛ yato na duro nya aduto saa yare no saa na tie edi sɛ wotie me na sɛ saa yare we akyew sciatica akyew waist usisi na meka akyew usisi akyew woto ase ntini a sciatica akyew a me de machine bi aba efra the magic machine sɛ yɛde siw so a 20 minutes na sciatica pains no nyina yera because machine no benyane obla cells na awu no ebenyane ni nyina na moja astate afam kama ohia sɛ moja fam na oyo okay eti saa magic machine no bema wuntini na ye strong na ama eba saa pɛ na afe ya ma ekuro aduro because ekuro aba hɔ sɛ de nyankopɔn ye nipa no sɛ ɛwɔ sɛ wani kura no ebrada ɛwɔ sɛ onya sɛ wantumi anya obenya problem wani saa na tie ɛno ti sɛ ntini na ɛda ha no mmogya ɛwɔ sɛ ɛyɛ adwuma wɔ mu no antumi anya a ekuro bɛba mu ansa da bia nipa yɛtena se mɔ yɛnante mɔ ɛda a yɛda no ɛyɛ kakra because from obi kura sɔre bɛyɛ sɛ 4 o'clock ɔbɛyɛ adwuma saa ma na ba anadwo bɛyɛ sɛ 9 eti check hours ɔde daeɛ ɛno nti ntini no brɛ nti kuro no enwu ɛgye yɛyɛw yɛde magic no kɔlɛte o blasters no wie ya kɔlɛte na wie no na afei yɛama okura duro a na ɔho atɔ kama na kyɛ sɛ watu no akɔ so ayɛ wo nnwuma a oyɛ ɛno nti Dr. Bonsa Herbal Hospital ma promise wo sɛ baabi biara a wohyɛ a wote saa pain no wosisi ɔto ase ɛne wo nan ntini ɛyɛ wo ya no bɔmmɔden na bra Spintex Coastal Junction Oduru Coastal Junction ho abusa taxi station na ono so ohwe Dr. Amponsa. Sa wo de Uber na beba eno an so bebo Dr. Amponsa Herbal Hospital. Ewo Uber internet no so. Obope edo beba direct. Sa wo yo obi a o take am a wusi formam ana se wo yo obi a o sori afru TV no ho ama me mo number no. Na asobeti asemo a enche nti ma me mo number no na me sori nso a mesan asiso. Fresa line we mesrew se ubeye ubehia me WhatsApp wa ye voice message mame eno de me drive kura me tumutie tie me ye pa eno ti ye voice message mame ewo WhatsApp number edikan ye 0243 11 08 75 0243 11 0875 sa number wo frame ana wo ye voice message a won sabe kame ma me sansi so ma 0243 11 0875 ana tigo line on so ni eye 027 eno de enye WhatsApp wo be frɛ nko a 027 85 99 611 027 85 99 611 mesramo obi wo frɛ call pe o se Dr. Memfa Sembra Hospital yenko hospital sa nya sure se okọ kwalebu abefra abusa sa yenye ne sa se obi kasa ade anache se onye doctor mpache so obi tumu kire o se fasika Sembra Hospital a ene ye na obo okro no hospital de obeba na ya nhwehwemu ahunu ade ye hawo ansa na yahu aduro behia sa obekọ magic mpo a enye obi ya na ehia magic obi wa ni problem no ehia magic eno nti mesrawo se mu a mo yare de dadem sa asiatica ye yare a etumu ma bebre bubugu dem esansa na onim sa fidie bi kura ho a ye de bo asiatica ema no ko eno nti akoye no yare bi a che no ato dem what is a momfa no mreme na ne ho beto no ntem obi tie me na wo se manya stroke dadem wo a wanya stroke to America bra na magic machine aba magic machine wo ho ye de besa yare na ho atɔ ebema sese kura no kane ananka ye titi obi a ebia ye titi no 6 months 7 8 months no because of magic machine ni hobiem montie me ye pa enti sa wo yare na wo yare wa chika se yare obi wo ha wachia onamo a na o balance sa wo te sa wo nso bomodin na hwe machira kwan obi wo ha o se doctor media no diabetes asichire yare West Africa nyina many best diabetes ye wa pancreas na yare ana sa wo indigestion wo da wadu ane no indigesti basa je Dr. Amponsa Herbal Hospital ye de wo kɔ machine so na ye collect o pancreas no ana sa wo digestive no ye ho adwuma ma wo basa wasichire no be kɔ fam sa pancreas no nya adwuma asichire no ba nipadua no mu a efa wrong way eti utie mi a pancreas no se ye collect no na ne ho to no 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 ade asichire no ye adwuma ma wo basa wo nyare diabetes biem sa wo hia awo wo hia twins kra na abomoden na bra na awo de a little week ye onkrofo bi omo wo fibroid ye the magic machine so ye furu so a and none fibroid no easy simple anya fibroid nyina na ye operation ena operation no wan kasa wonim sa ye ya na asan aba eno ti bra na ye nane no ma wo na honto obi tie me na o se doctor me de mayare so many years and got typhoid fever hepatitis B typhoid ye wa symptoms na doso eto da uti pao e wa na okon agene wachika se ye wo ya onfe ata wo yam bubom wani so chiri o ye obasa eto da wunya constipation yamtin eto da so na yam ahwie te se de wa fa afaduru wo te sa e typhoid fever e na ye wo sa hepatitis B ye wa e ye yare bi ye wa e chest pains pa enye easy e ye yare a eba eno no ebese obrebo bra na ye mo wo obi se doctor me ya me kidney dialysis bra na ye mfa machine si so na ye quality kidney cells na ma wo na honto obi se wo so nansi ataitai a na ye kidney na yare wo so ye fura hora na ye obrebo na yare mo hwe sa de ma we yie ensu ekọ nipaduam nyina kidney no na soa eti se kidney no nyo okay a obeja nsuo no bi ma na akọ na ase eba sa wo nansi be taitai eti uti sa entemu a fa Dr. Amponsa ye number na bra Spintex Coastal Junction mu amuwo north any tachima any sunwan bonum patam no me ba ho next month eni ti sa ofra memo date any location na ye wo no me the magic machine no ba ko be ba ho abehwe enkrofo a wo mo hia me wo ho eni ti ofra ye be mo tam era me de bedru ho me tam a me de be ya adwuma sunwan no just 2-3 days pe and it is a one nyame wo age another month kuma sensu se me hyehyɛ ama mu date and it is a utie mi a ba bibiara a wo hye wachini wabrɛ wadante wo hia sɛ ye be solve problem obi se mi wo BP wo BP no onti bibi ase BP abra bia me ta aka sɛ BP nya yare ye kyerɛ sɛ adenti a me kasa word we ni sɛ ana asɛm we ni sɛ BP no gyina bibi so na ye adwuma sɛ wotie mi na ekuro ba wuntini mu a BP be kɔsoro yekum kuro na ewo wuntini mu a BP ne be kɔfom sɛ wuntini mu sisi a BP be kɔsoro ye bie mu kama ema wa BP ne be ba fom sɛ wakoma enlarge a BP be kɔsoro ye koleti akoma na BP ne be ba fom so wunya diabetes a BP be kɔsoro ye treat diabetes na BP ne be ba fom sɛ wo ye obi a wanya typhoid mpo a BP be kɔsoro hepatitis B BP be kɔsoro ye treat sa yare no ma wa BP no be ba fom eno ti BP no egira bibi so na ye adwuma eti ade kro a de BP bre wo no ye solve ma wa onye BP patient biem eti se otie me na wa chini wa bre wa nante wo yare no nko a o last no Dr. Amponsa Maase ye me ho me machine no enya de se obeka so doctor me de machine me engine ni nye ogidie na ebe se o yare o me ho hwe sa de no nso ma nka wo ogidie ofie ka me gidi se o ho atọ but Dr. Amponsa me ho no me na wasa me gidi se mesa o yare because me de me nim ne ye wo ho eti wo a wo ba no nye ogidie eti se de wo yare da fie no my informer Dr. Amponsa Herbal Hospital ma me mo number no na so beti asem o kakra bi me ka kosi a kire o kira kura na wo ma enya de se obeba enti mesra se wo hwe me ne fa number no na frame na bra na ye mo wo yensa o yare frame 0243 11 08 75 0243 11 08 75 ena onsu a uyusu tigo line obefre 027 85 99 611 027 85 99 611.
Hi, I'm pleased to introduce to you Cancer Mixture, a herbal mixture for arthritic pain.
Arthritis,
me.
Cancer Mixture,
Yerba Biarana no Drew, Moria, or arthritis, cancer mixture, or Benya Juma when you put it inside. I'm a place in the grand.
And in Fidriana, menu, on your market for your button, a woman, one menu. First, baby, I'm from one Sanka, Senior Susan, Bonibiara, home doctor, and I report for FDA Med Safety App Nodo.
And Katui, FDA, App Nodo.
The National Petroleum Authority hereby cautions persons engaged in illicit storage and trading of petroleum products to comply with the regulatory requirements to operate in the downstream petroleum industry. The NPA Act clearly stipulates that no individual shall engage in any commercial activity related to the importation, exportation, re-exportation, shipment, transportation, processing, refining, storage, distribution, marketing, or sale of petroleum products in the downstream industry without first obtaining a license from the NPA board. Failure to secure the necessary license and properly regularize operations will result in confiscation of petroleum products, prosecution under the law, and decommissioning of facility. For more information, contact the National Petroleum Authority on 0302 550 380. You can also visit our head office located at Jolu of the N1 Highway or any of our regional offices.
Na ede na ya obeya oda former son ye funu emunumuni.
Oh, Mr. Entry, also ya titi me ben fiepi nanso ne yam nyono da se me chew no ahodo amato a me hunu hwea ebe ya nwanwa.
Menyi ni se what also tamfo hexa capsules any hexa mixture ya no mbom kotia also no bia ma no anom anka ne ho ato no dadaada also dro de eno ne hexa capsules any hexa mixture
Ankom ni nchiremu
also ye kura eto ye funu ene ensunu mu etuma wo ye funu ekeka wa wogire ho a enyi also etumi ema wo ye cheko ebra wadidi awie so how eye also de a kope hexa capsules any hexa mixture nanom bom na ho ebeto
pedudu atu a ko okanshi drug lane Kumasi Dani Herbal Takradi AA Mensa Anafre 02038228855 Apefo abatanya woma won mofra no fo ene mofra woni mfiedu mienu enka ho Haxa capsules ene ne mixture
all satamfo edi age edwadie nkratoyi yi atom.
Hi. Now let me tell you about Safari Valley Eco Resort, the first of its kind in West Africa. Upon your arrival, you are introduced to your butler, who plans your itinerary.
We were surrounded by wildlife from the moment we entered the eco park.
So many activities, all in the same premises. Visit the gym or the stables, they have it all. At my break, I'm able to practice my putting.
We also went fishing on a man-made canal. Our tour guides taught us so much about the wildlife and how to interact with them.
They used only electric vehicles here. This creates a serene environment. I'm told it's over 1,000 acres. My cabin here sits on 2 acres with a large terrace space overlooking my private swimming pool. Now this is royalty. They have their own farms, thousands of fruit trees. I can also have my lunch here at the waterfall. Quite a beautiful place you have here.
Visit Safari Valley Eco Resort in Ghana, bringing you closer to nature.
Obrebo eye edwumada. Ebwa eyam eduane. Ebwa eyi insa free ni peduani. Na ebwa woni pedua ma etena ho yi. Nanso, wonim se niema a yedi na yenom. Timi ma brebo ye edwumaden sen pote.
Mehunda. Me brebo ye juma pa e bia se me ntumi ye bibi bo me brebo
ani and nothing about the left feet from the Moses Clinic we have our center about herbal food supplement we see pa de bo brebo ama e ye juma ye
na e ye juma
fatopa ye no yino anopa ne enwumre na eboa ma obrebo ye juma ye sene ebe ya ebetimi anyam aduane a wodi esiesi ni peduane mu eyi mu finsi ye
eno na me brebo kia pa
Ubenya Life Kid or pharmacy, herbal shops, ne supermarkets are ebeo. Sa wope dudu so to a 0244 06 8447. Life Kid, wa wo brebo, wa wo nipedia. Edro yi enye ma apemfo, e ma ema omomanofo, ne mmofo a wonya mfie dumie. FDA age dwedie krato yi atum.
The serene environment fits into the goal of the school, which is simply to provide excellent educational foundation for your ward's development before they commence primary education. At first glance, clearly you will see why the school is called Hebron Hills International School, as the building stands tall overlooking town. With a Montessori style, we have experienced and dedicated staff and trained teachers. Our small sizes classrooms are meant to enhance teacher-focused approach where children get one-on-one attention from the teacher. Hello there. We are open at 7:30 a.m. and school closes at 2:30 p.m. After school care is from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m., while early drop-off can be arranged at 6 a.m. Hebron Hills International School is located at Midye off the Nsawam Road. Locate us with GP postcode GW0688 Ga West and GPS code 06884870. You can contact the school and make further inquiries on 050-876-2375 or call the office directly on 0302-918768. Email us at hebronhills.school@gmail.com. Hebron Hills International School. Excel and shine.
The 21 zones we have been given focus by His Excellency the President. Every water body within those zones, every forest reserve, the roads and railways which are being dug, and then foreigners who have come to destroy our environment, we will focus on those areas and make sure that those who are mine legally have the access to the legal areas to mine sustainably. Very soon.
Ladies and gentlemen, Ghana was named the Gold Coast by the colonial masters for very good reasons. Everywhere you pass, there's gold. And so mining dates back from the 1400s. And Ghana today, even after all these long years of mining, is the largest gold producer who surpassed South Africa in Africa. Sixth in the world. Almost 5 of the largest gold producers in the world are here in Ghana. But this is the story. It used to be the large-scale companies were the ones that were producing more gold. Today I can tell you, small-scale mining is the largest gold producers in Ghana. 52% of the gold in Ghana are produced by small-scale mining as opposed to 48% for large-scale companies. Large-scale mining is a preserve for all Ghanaians. And the latest data we have is that 3 million Ghanaians are engaged legally in this activity in almost 10 regions in the country today. Small-scale mining, as you know, started with rudimentary tools, chisels, hammers, but that's not the same today. It has really moved to this period where we are now evolving to a new, complicated, sophisticated use of excavators to strip the land. And the data is clear. In 2024, the importation of excavators was the largest item of value that was brought into Ghana, 6.5 billion Ghana cedi. This is the first report, and you can imagine when you walk into an office and the first briefing you are getting, this is what you are told. Minister, welcome. But we are very sad to tell you that 44 of the 288 forest reserves that have been kept for years have been completely destroyed, almost 16%. Minister, it doesn't stop there. 9 of those forest reserves we've lost it to armed thugs. And if you see the classification of the Forest Street Commission, they've classified those 9 zones as red zones. That is, Forestry Commission gas cannot enter. The Ghana Army had not been able to enter. In fact, between 2023 and 2024, the Ghana Army was directed not to enter any forest reserve. And so it was free for all that period. What were the consequences? 5,500 hectares for our pristine forest reserve had been completely destroyed. You saw some of the pictures. If you want to imagine it, that's equivalent to 7,500 football fields. Think about the implication of restoring this and how much billions you need to restore it. We are also going to create avenues for not only medium scale, but small scale, but medium scale. What has happened? Small scale mining is 25 acres. So I go through all this hustle and I get 25 acres. When I finish mining it, I have to go through this lengthy, crazy program. Now I won't go to Accra again. All I have to do is just continue the illegality. How do we create the opportunity for those who have done the right thing to be given medium scale and large scale? As the president has announced, we have been, as Ghanaians, at the back of the bus. We've been in the middle in the mining industry for over 100 years. We think that Ghanaians have reached the point where they can have the commanding heights of the mining sector, as Nkrumah will describe. And when you see the president making the case that when we give you a 30-year mining lease, it is not automatic, that it's going to just be given, and that we are going to now move in that direction to empower Ghanaians. This is what the president meant. And so we are doing a lot. I'm very happy to tell you that within this 9 months, we've visited every region, we've met every House of Chiefs, we've met the National House of Chiefs. We are almost 90% complete with the reform of the law and the policy, and I believe next year all these amendments will be in place. This is how much we have been working.
Fantastic Minister for Lands and Natural Resources, Honorable Emmanuel Kofi Amambua, live on TV SYZ and also on Power 97.9 FM. Welcome back from the commercial break. In studio at my good brother, Alistair Tahiru Nelson, senior political analyst, Wajino Egwa. Alistair, Mwakwaba. Maybe I have a call there.
I'm not doing divine selection for India.
Looking good.
Yeah, my party is in power. I have to look greater than this.
It
was not bad anyway. It was not bad. Just saying, Mugabe, over the weekend, I noticed something, and which is very bad. The Ghana Water Company Limited, we have to rather help them. The criticisms, they are in deep hell. Mugabe, if you go to Kwanyako, it is not water.
In the central region?
Yes, it is not water they now have to purify. It is not water they have to chemicalize now. It is sludge and mud.
The mercury.
Yeah, I say, central region, there's not even enough water to process for them. You understand? And then there are too many illegal connections. We collect about 60% of our revenue within the Accra Tema catchment area. But there are too many illegal connections. People don't pay their bills. It's postpaid. So after the end of the month, prepaid so that they'll be able to collect enough. Then people's attitude towards the Ghana Water Company Limited. Well, it didn't be a connection, then we have a bad attitude towards them. And Mugabe, water is life. Yeah. Let's help the Ghana Water Limited to supply us clean water to our households. And then let us pay. Let us pay for the use of the water.
Something must be done.
Yes, something must be done.
And if it must be done,
it must be done well. Rather, let's use this platform to help the Ghana Water Company. It's a utility. They are the national security, so that if clean water flows through everybody's pipes, I'm telling you, citizens will be happy.
National Security Coordinator, our senior brother.
Yes, Razak.
COP Razak.
Yes.
What happened again?
Yes, it's your his game about the water. Because if you go to Wager needs dredging. Yes, humble advice.
Fantastic.
Wager needs dredging. Only 8 of the 12 pumps are working. Let all of it work. And flash the system out.
How many pumps do we have so far?
12 in Wager.
So 8 are functioning.
8 are functioning. But it's not able to supply enough water. So there's rationing of water in Accra. That is why some places will flow for some time, and then the other time another place will flow. Let's get to work. We can do better with our water sector.
We can do better. Let's start a senior political analyst live on TV, SYZ, and also on Power 97.9 FM. Dr. Mary Awusi, a member of the NDC National Communication Team, CEO, Free Zones Authority. Boss, Emwakwaba. Another Monday afternoon.
NDC communicator me wa. Yo, my mentia wetie for ne wahwefo.
Fantastic.
Obasi bi agent na me say I address me as you say NDC communicator so that I can do my NDC communication job. Yo, my mentia wetie for ne wahwefo awie. Na yemfa seda kese yemfa manyankopon. Em say na yenso another Monday. Yes, ye be she na watchful frase. Na nsana meko me submission so no mechia His Excellency the President of the Republic of Ghana, the Commander-in-Chief of the Ghana Armed Forces, President John Dramani Mahama, or the Kwame, Yankupon so the Kwame. Nti yana me yaka say Kwame Ghana Yankupon, mechiano na machia ne ho kani ne machia Ghana your first female vice president. We be pono no ato ho. Na wosan kuta pono ne mu. Se be ya ma bi ti se yenso. Ene ma yedidi echi nso. Ye be hwe no asua no. Na ya fa ne kwan so ne nanamon so. Na yetumi edi yenso ye voice aba table ne so. Ye maame Professor Jina na Opoku Agema mechia no. Mechia NDC mpanifo nyina efri ye national executives to the regional executives, constituency executives, NDC for ne Ghana for a ehwe yen ewie nyina. Mugabe Maase adofo awie ye maame ba kwa meka te de bia wo hwe awie ye maame Joanna from Kumasi mechia no. Mrs. Apia Jumo mechia no odri maame na me baba konso hwe from
my Joanna man speedy recovery.
Yeah, man speedy recovery nyame en kan ho no nsa na yare Derek and so hwe from Jansa. Mugabe weekend ye twam ye memend that to be precise. Minya akwanya ene His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ene the able minister, trade minister, Honorable Elizabeth Fosu Ejare and tourism minister, the able one, and also Honorable Jifa Gomashe, and GIPCCU and other dignitaries could share more Afienya. Meaning some more for Afienya Kwane Sua Chinatown be war. Say Oba Kra onsa left, but if I care qua a onsa right. The four more greenhouse. Na greenhouse for no free China no ma ba be ye private industrial park e ho no ko a house companies over 70 na e wo ho na okoho adwumadi omudi wo ho no efe na minya kwanya ko bi as CEO of Ghana Free Zones omo ye Free Zones registered company na okoho a omo ebiebie factories a enyoma a omo yi na omo de omo say they believe in Africa, they believe in Ghana. And na woko omo ho na omo ye furnitures. Office furnitures, ifie die sofas, mattresses, beds ne ade omo ye no wo Ghana. And na woko ho a omo timi ye fridge assemble wo Ghana ha. Omo ye microwave ne TV enyina assemble no wo Ghana ha se. Na omu edijuma baby okwa as I'm speaking omu recruiting over 15,000 Ghanaians wo ho. Yes, I over 15,000 Ghanaians. Ewo that private industrial park and so 15,000 Ghanaians are my employ omu wo ho. Em say no na o producer no ede ato TV ne so no. Na omu developer omu ho no in 3 phases almost start year no kwan layout no almost see warehouses are prepared no for plug and play so we buy as investor no answer kwaya no rent bi na will see na we buy at say what the machine shame na we ye adwuma na do phase 4 the phase 4 na do ho no enyoma be ye wo ho no say be invest almost $1 billion ewo eho omo besisi hotels omo be recreational centers abeye enyoma ebe attract tourism eno na nam so ma ye ma tourism minister enso be kan ye ho a ye kokate sort intina no wo hwe dwumadi omo di no ho Saturday na
etre investor confidence under His Excellency John Dramani Mahama akosoro ama attract more investors from the Asia. Nunti ama sa Chinese Hong Kong developers we are can boom. Ese omba be prepare grounds so that investors never buy. Not just say omu infrastructure ready. No one say omu buy no my blog and then you start your business. Ewo Ghana ha. Me boy His Excellency aba so say wo hwe amemo bonia nanado de ba Ghana. Investors ni bebre efri Ghana ekoy. Bebre move ye de call Ivory Coast. Move ye de be call Nigeria. Na enye nwanwa nyare ho se obi enye gidie wo oman bi te se Ghana na waba na waba establishing a business be a $50 million $100 million wa ha na fe obehwe na ban boni bi nti some of these companies on park koye make kakra na wo free zones ma koye na be employ 800 plus e be employ over 1,000 but under the bad leadership of Nana Akufo-Addo any MPP aban omu nyina bi pre package e de call Ivory Coast ya e we hwa no na meti ye kwa na mobile 5 akọ Nigeria nti ibusa am ho say why will you choose Nigeria over Ghana when it comes to investment but ni nyina akere say nyankopon ahuye mobo e na osesa amamu ma ne bai e na wo hwe investor confidence akosra enkrofo a eba Ghana on daily basis just to come and invest no Ghana ye wo bright future when it comes to investment, industrialization, employment, and the keka ho. Afe we share incentives in the free zones for your day ma 24-hour economy policy plus your president initiative or ma ye launch ye ni ade minu abema Saturday we ye kwhye mu kena na me dey ma sem ba wie for the first round no ye wo the month of October. Pink October. Muga ezenka na mudi bibubo mo chest na mo celebrate breast because I know say mo ye meme enye den ya breast no hodwuma mugu so a mo ye mo ye na mo so mo ye intimate say ye nyina ye nka mum na ye mo ho dawro na enum nufo ne nom no who wasem nyese enye eye because wa wunim nom
tapaman ne se onana de se wan twena mpem se emanu mu no ase na mema no num no fo
eno de mejitum
fo ne nom ne
ho hia eboa kra ma breast cancer no ukunu ni munoma because nyese wono akeke bi mia ne fi no magya mu pua na bi keka no mo yese enu nyina e de breast cancer no bi ediba na nti se wonim ye na wo ye ni ye a eboa nti ebese mema mo hwe yen na mutie na mo nye romantic kakra na mo moa yen na yen celebrate the pink month mo fa enidie ema breast mema mo aware a mo penufo no mo so mo with respect na momoa momo hundebru ewo hwa monkogya mo yirum mpo ewo hospitals na yenko check up no monko yen screening wo mo because early detection no is save life na me de masemba wieye momim yenu amene mote ha ye pon a momra na menkyere mo sene esese mo ye nufo na
you know I've been a cancer ambassador in the United Kingdom.
Okay.
When it comes, I was appointed by NHIS, National Health.
And now don't say me be share screening
prostate, yes, cervical, out just to go and then campaign about the awareness, you know.
Okay. It's now creating awareness, you know. Okay. To the American say more hankasa in your own small ways, you know.
I'll take the lessons from you.
I'll share.
I'll take the
lesson here anyway.
I'll take the lessons. You say you're going to take
the can say more no and say more sites and more mama. Mo fancy mutim na mama o mo ntia say early detection no is civil life until be how your bar this breast cancer month no call baby pink October until kwa baby baby free na mo screen but the breast cancer asem na be until
well is our kwa the TV yes was into this month breast cancer awareness month into ye mama Mrs. Riafe right ono so you be our champion breast cancer awareness o mem hapa ebona baso enemo a mo lady ana mo champion no da course nyina no say ya me enhyamo no for the usuma no asumo with respect wonu mo so a capacity immigration say onim no pa scorpion so oya de wonu ma nyam uto base sakane fine le oba no so ni beje ho say me kunu de so be ma kwa no onum no ma yere wono an sum de dey se be ma ntwa nufo me say nufo me ntimi ntwa da be ma bi ntwa nufo nti wonum no ma obo so oba na akura no wono a na ofro baby so na nya wona Kevin Asante say wa ya de Rafon so nim no Kevin de dwuma pa obi esu nim no fo no pa Kevin Asante the Bugnatus man so nim no fo ne de say woni Emmanuel Kesi munum no fo no pa
what ya na wo
fo no kwa mna danka no fo what de kwa bi ba ka jo well Alisa His Excellency John Dramani Mahama yes on Friday I say state of emergency in India you know this is national security penny for advice as about president did to join and the OT take home numbers for any or more incident or more can there I'll confirm
yo Mugabe me da seni akonya odi amame na the biameka obi oye adwumaden no obi odi no kura no onsuro bejo mu kasa ana se your friend so be bunku nta wo de oye ho a onsuro so betu anamo no aba bebu ne ho kunta galamsey ya etiate say in so many years past and then the buy the biameka na wo ho dada but obi hu say J Kufuor e di act 703 buy no how free power no and move nkrofo said to go and do what because Act 703 the weakness in it ni say minimum Mugabe etie say gold appear was assassina etisu sisi no more the landowner has no right over the gold it becomes the state's property then you better move and pay you compensation.
They don't even pay for the life expectancy of the crop.
They don't do. Cocoa omuko hu e krasi a cocoa no mu twegu na wo yema hyew and ye discard more e bia be ka say be more 300,000 unim say is kabebre but the discard more won e hyew nsa na hu expenditure bo hu na hu say wa hwe wa japade enti Mugabe it pains me say we have sat down for like I said greed in recent times for a president to come after, on the back of Act 703 what ukoko sefum and now what besiso now we find gold in commercial quantities the state takes over they pay you peanuts compensation and then no more jaw kwine say duane was on ukoko duane me see Mugabe they pay as high as 1 cedi that's the highest depending on the age of the tree say age you know say 30 years they can pay you as low as 10 pesos per tree and cut off your cocoa and decide to use the land for mining. Inti ema nkrasi for no mo tin nkrasi no sebe amu cocoa mo for mo wadwen say what akra na wo ahihye sa amra de a and the nipa ne ba because na say China for mo kita geodetic maps so map no to me directly etrom baby gold no without stress they come to the town they come and negotiate with people cocoa kan no hwe de China ni manual na obeton ne kude no afa bush no abepie kromu wo baabi no abetrans rent dan no atema fair enough for because Mugabe why would they do it cocoa for why would they sell their cocoa then the MPP yema in the past 8 years what did they do to the cocoa sector fertilizer near ton inputs near ton spray machine near ton mom omo fa omo e wo bibie mom price so aye ton cocoa no na price papa na ya hedge cocoa no nti farmers were suffering or transia afi sika be ban nsem na ntumi nya hwe o yare onye sika nko hospital cocoa clinics ni nyina I see be far away from where the cocoa farmers are into of share otwa na chi na obi ama no mo atom so there are real problems within Ghana our economy that allows people to go the way like selling their cocoa lands or selling their farms for people to come and do galamsey mining then the what I call political actors and now kingpins in certain room in certain thing galamsey no mu because a highly capital intensive project whether it is small scale mining or medium scale mining or large scale mining you need money to go into it in the last regime no president nankasa na otiso no or opposition or can assembly or say yet sikaso and so accommodate. Omo ba power na ye chi omo se omo ye mining no. Omo national organizer or say party here sika. Tama omo minister APA edi report to buy and any abre na report no. I see a deal with Juma as a people no. Your bon crofodi mentioned people's names in it. He indicted them. Then the buy he was rather being vilified and sent away. Dr. Frimpong what when you say. What? So there's a clear difference in what Mahama did and what Nanado did not do. Nanado feared to even meet the press concerning the Galamsey. When Solomon Usu caught him somewhere, we caught him somewhere in Germany, US, and questioned him. Look at the answer. He was perambulating. Answer because he knew about what was going on. What I say, their greed for gold, when they came to power in the last 8 years was seen everywhere you went. Party chairman in their constituency organizer, and some few people were engaged in Galamsey all across the country. That's the difference. Here, you will not find our party people. Obi odinu eko kampo, obi onanti baby mpo ayeboni dimpo. We have brought them under investigations. In Mugabe, it was a good engagement. CSOs no more kasa bebrebe, omo churo bebrebe, omo criticize the president bebrebe no. They saw in the president John Dramani Mahama sincerity in the way he engaged them. He says, as for me, I'm not interested in the gold and the Galamsey. I have no personal interest, and I will want to see the end of it. But what do? I have to go by the laws that are available to me as a president, and that is why he's using the laws effectively. One, he will not call for a state of emergency because ammunition has run away from the armory and gone into private hands. So if you declare a state of emergency, then you are asking for a fight.
And someone was chasing those.
Yes, somebody was chasing those things to retrieve it back. Yes. So the rest is Mugabe. If you look at it, Nigeria or Nukita, how the Bagalamsey Numunu, a daddy with the media encounter. Look, he has cordoned off the forest areas and water bodies. About 5,500 acres of our forest pristine land has been destroyed just by Act 246(2) that Nanado promulgated and gave licenses to people to go into our forest areas. Here, look at what JM has done. He says those places are security zones. So you are not supposed to go there again. Then there's Tree for Life that is supposed to go there and make sure trees are grown back in that forest under the gold board. Then there's the Blue Water Guard that's also monitoring our river bodies. Recently, you noticed in Kofi Amaboy's constituency, some of the waters are beginning to clean themselves up because of the work of the Blue Water Guards and other things. Mugabe, look, mining is an economic activity. It creates millions and millions of jobs and alternative livelihoods for many more people across the globe. Go to South Africa, go and check. Go to Zambia, go to Zimbabwe. It creates a lot of opportunity. Yes, Argentina, Australia, Chile. There's mining. But we don't want to be responsible here. We want greed to take over us, and we don't want to act responsibly when dealing with the environment. I agree with the minister when he says that we should decentralize the licensing regime, so that when you take the main license from Accra, you go to the district, and then they will certify you to go and work. And then the number of acres you have been given to work on, after you finish, and then you clean it, then they will recommend you to come back to Accra for another extension. But you will not stay there with the old license and begin to. Iti Mugabe, wayadi, ebin sida. So mampeni adia eda omana kumasu.
Say let's sit down.
Yes, and let's all talk. Yeah. And listen to his closing remarks. Your criticisms must come. You must continue to criticize us. Yes. So here you are, an open-minded president who is open with his policy of uprooting Galamsey, but he wants to go about it in a very wise way. He has cordoned off the forest zones as security zones. No shoot and kill BR for the Osimesis who have the gun to come and fight back. Wisdom demonstrated clearly. Then after all this, Mugabe, he has rationalized the gold sector. That's the most important and interesting thing about what JM is doing to stop Galamsey. Yes, the formation of the gold board. That all gold must go through the gold board. We know where it is coming from. We know the source. Then excavators too. Now, buy excavators, boom. But now we have put chips and then licenses in them so that when they are going wayward, we are monitoring them and we follow them. Mugabe, the encounter was a solid one. It has never happened before. no president has been, forthright.
No answer the questions.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. No president has been forthright in the manner John Dramani Mahama was forthright with the CSOs when it came to our mining and the Galamsey. It is on record.
It was always on point.
Yes, it was always on point. It is on record for future generations there to come and listen and hear what is said on that day.
Very well.
Mugabe, what fuels the Galamsey? That's the question I will ask.
Okay.
That's my last question.
We'll get there.
What fuels it? Let us do self-introspection as citizens, as countrymen, as Ghanaians. Why are we destroying our environment the way we are doing? We have destroyed all our water bodies. I just talked about the Ghana Water Company struggling to get water, even water to purify, to send to our pipes. Now what they have is sledge and mud. Let us raise our head, Let us raise our head and save ourselves. Galamsey, it is not the best way for Ghana.
No
Responsible mining is the best way. Say no to Gala. Say no to Galamsey.
Very well. Let's start say for that wonderful submission live on TV SYZ and also on Power 97.9 FM. I mean, welcome on Dr. Maria Usina. I mean, hand it over the baton, man. Into on submission. Doc, over to you.
Galamsey. The kind of member His Excellency John Dramani Abaso Kesie Pam for first of all availing himself to meet the press and the CSOs on this Galamsey issue. Say abaya bako Galamsey issues no. We share time a get it worse under President Akufo-Addo nene MPP. Abaya itwe mu 8 years ago. Na so we share the act govern mining ewo Galamsey ha act 703 ana wuchichi mu no. Enyoma 4 key areas na meka ho asem. Baako eye licensing and mining rights. We share sa we are ade eka echese before we be ebenya kwan se obeye Galamsey being legal or illegal mining. So mun here license ansa na omotimi akwakoye. Na yemusa ye ho se enne baby ayedri hwan ne ma sa licenses na enne omudidi Ghana nyen. Last Monday near Waha say ebetoso. We have that data on the licenses from Ghana's independence so now. Osha President Mahama Eja Amemu Wako 2016. Na press licenses are Ghana yamma nyina na nu 50. Nsa na ye 50 or so. 59. Yeah. Okay. Mr. Producer who figures na fatu na etie for ne ahwe for emra. What you say? And from Ghana's independence time our constitution started say ye adwuma ye can licenses ho asem. Me da say. And I was there to hon. From 1988 to 2008, now the whole Ghana, now you were 40 licenses and no more who can so be buying. And I will free 2009 to 2016. 2008, that's a president who formed in our home. And I you could do 40. And I free 2009 NDCG baton no be drew 2016. 8 years, you descend a car home. Just 19. And from the time NDC Frabemu 2017 to 2025 I buy na Akufo-Addo na buy amamofo no wo mo de send na aka ho
2102
we 59 free mo we 59 plus 14 to be 99 and free what you say so 1988 to 2008 year 40 and 2009 to 2016 year 59 yeah. What you say? It will be 99 a film 2,151 minus. It's about 1,940. Yeah. What you say? It is a Akufo-Addo. Obi ete all these years issue less than 100 licenses. Now at the 8 years be issue almost 2,000 licenses.
Yo man boy for
why na Galamsey anase Ghana yensu a ase ne o man problems are you facing why na de bedru ha samly me pese yenye sa analysis we yi because ya na enkofo compare contrast MPP ni NDC we have to get this thing clear. Yeah. What you say because you need a license before you can do this mining. Why anama 2,000 almost 2,000 license enye MPP abai. Moba kai say 2024 year Miracle Boje MPP MPs any omo ministers gina ho kan say ye ntwa metibi wo bi video bi na pokra ka bi say ye ntwa galamse mu na ntwa galamse mu kina ebe ma ye lusu and nkofo a wo mo attack GM calling for say GM and declare state of emergency 2024 kramen kan kwachi no mo way
they are around.
I don't know man calling for state of emergency.
You are playing hypocrisy.
What you say? Yes. But His Excellency we say when you na mu no one kind of who say on konkosia wo mu one call say obesia CSOs no they have to he has to meet them na omo enter to adwene. But me person me can be my CSOs no appreciate His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Say see a case will be fighting Galamsey. It's John Mahama who is fighting Galamsey. Ye ba ye no omo konko check lines se pia.
None. Zero.
They issue almost 2,000 licenses no. Omo ye ne day. Then at that time no and sa ensure ye kan ho asemi. Alista May 2024 I told the whole Ghana. Wow. Me call Western region ko mining sites. Me call Ashanti region obuase no ma de mining sites. The damage are causing. Trust me, said this is the time. Measures are His Excellency John Dramani Mahama de egumu akwenmo no ama ensuo nani kraye light 2024 December utse ensuo gu nsa odon sa to ensuo a etene mu a ensuo na se kra de entene wodon sa so mu si a eka wonsem se de watete se banku a afi na ebe for e de atala wonsem enti ba bia ya bedru no yenhwe the remote cause of this whole menace na yenhwe how we collectively yebetumi etutu ya na monsi ye ma obi blame His Excellency in NDC aban, especially the civil society organizations and journalists for a bit more man yet to say as a Galamsey na Bayer West from January 7 for His Excellency eteki oath of officer or the ebu of mine. Ebiem Yanshe environmental safety standards under the Act Mining Act 703. We hear sa yina a mandate strict and safety protocols are the mining. MPP abamu mining na wo fit time ben ye nya say environment na say pa ebeye concern na obi ani wo so is it not under MPP anya 2024 2023 any 2024 ba e na ye nyina Ghana ha obi Galamsey afi na aba Galamsey wo Ghana say nye ne but MPP greedy I was going to say greedy bastards forgive me. Greedy people are NDC MPP mo sorry. MPP mo greedy MPP people like Chema to me. Be there to Gabi Ocheda ko any sankofo a mekudu kanom your friend is saying MP sorry I don't mean mekudu. There's this MPP guy bia obejina say yen ya den he didn't cry papa we a report in him or it's not mekuduka one guy be from Western and Central region ho baby what I say I will see what did they mention I say all these people munyina mu wa ban mu tema want to meet me but na TV so be yi gold bars
not one
not two bars our dig go ho muni nsu a wo say na nsa na otimi e de abetena TV so abeka sa na ma we mu yenhwe e de na montuo na His Excellency watu a yebetimi aka say ebeboa Ghana ho na me pese Ghana fo nhwe de di kan oba ye no ya chichi gala fence excavators bebree ya chichi excavators bebree se be ya obi emfa ne ho se obi na mkochi ye mafenti no His Excellency ya chia no de asi ho na ya number unlike the MPP for the no omo kochi Galamsey ni bia pretending say they were fighting them na no match 5 omo wi na omo wi hundreds no more de call omo ankasa site de akoye adwuma this time ya chia ye nhye no said the beya corruption be deals be anya day enkoba ho this time around when nipa ya chi wo mo mining site I don't know His Excellency can say be ya pa na tiefo ntwe wo madwen koso or say ya chi nkofo over 1,500 these are young men ebia omo nim de enko kan to omo ntimi nkopa white collar job ebia wo mo baby omo tie na omo ntimi nya adwuma nye na they are forced to join the Galamsey business ya chi wo mo but why mo na ehye sa young men we echi obekwa site ho na wo kwoti wo mo no kingpins ɛhyɛ no onye den onkoto ne ho and His Excellency say yɛnhwɛ sɛ yɛbɛ fight those behind those young men ayɛ chairman to me no money awusi awusi mo ne sa nkrɔfo no na ɛsɛ sɛ yɛ target wɔ mo wokɔ chichi nkola yi nyinaa wɔ hɔ a obi wɔ hɔ a wɔbɛ 15 years 17 years wokɔ mining site we have people around that age na wakɔ because of kakra obedient wokɔ chi nipa we are you fighting galamsey?
No, not
at all enti kwan na yɛsi yɛde ɛfa so no ɛno na nkyɛn hwɛ sɛnea His Excellency what declare all forest zones say yen consider as security zones MPP time papa ya Sir John Wafri Mukwe nyame fa ne kra nsie yie mo kai ne ma wo ye wo forest zones enye ono na me ma Chinese for contracts for a wo mo kɔ hye hɔ a wo kɔ kɔ etuo ni ade instead say na ɛhɔ bɛyɛ obe declare no forest zones no what ye mining zones to the foreigners at the end of the day wo mo nya ho sika no kra kakra according to the Mining Act say wo mo de ma community no a developing community one or movie no master no nyina de de ko amanone MPP ameye bibia amwa Ghana for efa your environment ho efa measures to curb galamsey wo ma anye hwe rather they use galamsey to amass wealth for themselves. It is His Excellency and I will say a person with just legacy a phoenix and kekaye bia ni ho into what they no quarry measures eto ho enu ntine man akukudro say obeto nsa afre CSO sofo nyina no afre media ni nyina asamomra na ye nto to adwene na omu akonta enfa nkyerem babia wo hye okon na se everyday ba na ye nyina ye nto to adwene ye hwe how best me hwe enne MPP fo bi kotena enya konya Mike bi animu tena opiti say miracle aboaje e dey moral right 2024 year campaign year contest national elections is contesting miracle aboaje wutena several platforms so e can say mungu galamsey ne emu galamsey ochina more MPs including more running mates at that time or say galamsey ne dey omungu ne ngu ne china e dey necessary ya fe dey ma sorry chese mo ko opposition te say mo voice asesa mesre wo mo His Excellency ne Ghana for e wo ye problem wo mo MPP for no me the cause of the problem and the problem itself no they should shut up no mo nyai His Excellency na onfa akwan papa wo di gu kwan mu to solve the galamsey to save the environment no one fast akwan so no mu nyai se omo yayi wo omo free park ne so no mo tie chi no omo toto eboba de ye me de ne say Mugabe and I say Ghanaians are more discerning when it comes to these political agenda ne propaganda na and I sha I say Anthony Pebiem what's the this Anthony Pebiem enti say first no enti ubetimi atena ho aya ujanda ma wo ye nyina but they are descending to the point to say obi ti say na figures out there to we obi betimi RTI into obi betimi dey ato no ho so say me call Minerals Commission akọ find out to say the Mugabe ne nkro for the two we eye nokre na se nipa no wokọ na wokọ hu say MPP aban 8 years to me issue almost 2,000 licenses for mining na 151 na what ho ena omo issue 2,000 the data by omo issue 2,151 yes because we all man yearly what you saying to omo issue 2,151 2,151 it is a what 99 from mo issue just say my year ade big currency da motimi 8 years 2,151 enti me the Mugabe un made e very simple sa fight way na me nye the commander in chief and I will just go after the license people are ye de ma wo no akọhwe omo concessions because we hu akonta mining boni awodie no na no ane apeke no ora for adwuma we ni mu bi na Ghana for ehwe.
Very well. Yabasa ba a second round on the show live on TVS YZ and also on Power 97.9 FM fast like Sema Divine Hope Herbal Center. When I do tria herbal powder a day about Ijaso, ubi a coconut teo, ubi a usisi na airball dre. Wajonkosu, Mbema na muntu mwejumano sexual weakness. And now say libido no ewa former na woni se month we cancer awareness month nti utumi mienufo no ɔsɛ sexual weakness ni deɛ ɔsɛ ɔkle ne nyinaa afiri hɔ libido no so no ɔtenka na ɔsɛ kɔsoro stroke ho a treaty ɔsa na ɛha wɔ menstrual problems mmaa no na wanya divine hope herbal center wɔmɔdura yɛ ato ne sɛ ɔhwɛ herbal powder no bi wɔde agu nsuo deda mu no wanom ne bitumi abɔ yie paa pharmacy shop ɛba shop bi a atwa yi wɔahyia ɛwɔ mɛmu bɛnya bi atɔ Gapson pharmacy wɔ Koforidua Cap Herbal Osonwane House of Drugs wɔ Shaman na Boache ɛyɛ herbal wɔ Tema Boache ansan so wɔ Cape Coast ɛna PK ɛyɛ Gumbila nso ɛwɔ Tamale fair doctor na ne ntwetwe nkɔmmɔ sɛ obebi a wo bia no bɛgye wa 2 0591 565 0591 565 and 0550 69 0550 639 037 0550 639 037 or chia heba powder say Jane Shewa obeba Victory Garlic Missile Free Dr. Makungo obi a wontumi ne di wonum ato obroni beka se loss of appetite obi a onante kakra bia na wo te so sa nansi acheme blood circulation enye adwuma boa san boost we immune system no obi a wonum heda enum nya wo de aduane aba wontumi ne di ye ma digestion kwantumi take place no so anunum bi ebetumi aboa wo ye papa na angel for a boy na niema ekonkan na victory for so the garlic na voice so my ne de na just say apom de no ebcp esitant so heba shop pharmacy shop kwaso pe victory garlic mesa we oba ko mfichiri wa yase na ba otwetwe pibi na num obi e wonum ato ontumi ne de bro ne beka se loss of appetite when victory garlic mesa ne bia ebetumi aboa fe Dr. Makon 0201 293280 0201 293280 and 0242 545633 0242 545633 ofra yebejo so power specialist about hospital ba me edu ya na free hepatitis A B C D ana yi bi na teteo fatty liver sciatica prostate na hawo emema no onu peni be na ateche ma menua ba ma osa na hawo component si umnim ana say fibroid ama wo no ho aye diamo eno an say woni e ma me adu ya abedwetwe nkomo e wo 0244 544422 obi say ma mi power specialist about hospital na kira kwan ho ye wo eye kumase fe yase legboso ntwe kwantempon so ye ne just bo filling station din hwanimu e wo kutuja eye contrast kwan so wo kwa benya buku ase CPA awon so no be hu yen e wo ho takwade anaje estate ye be anaje eme primary school no fe na woni ye ma me adu ya nkasa 0244544422 ofra ebeje so extra mineral water super no Ghana fo nyina jatum nso no eni package ne kama o ye wedding engagement and I say ye bi na abefi busha mutun so de asevo ahoho na fofola for F ye papa over 37 number B6 Street to Su the heart of Accra SYZ broadcasting ya dudu bia opbia on sabe to me akabi and abe free near Clifford on 0596273546 0596273546 or 0596273547 0596273547 ofra eja S natural mineral water Clifford ebe jos na dudu bia opbia no nsa etumi aka Lift Kit capsules if you made Moses Clinic and Eba Center. Made Moses on Akofa Lift Kit capsules the Aba Ibiaso, a Boama digestion to me take place kama, a Hanse a metabolism, Ubia Yamoti to Minya Wone, Winya a Lift Kit capsules will be now Milu pet, a Jabibia Baba kama ama moto. Sanson a Samboa support to a liver function. Free 0244068447 0244068447 Ofra a year Dr. Medimosis Obejo so. Nabibia so etimi akon kan ede amount. Asaka say PC Goma Safari Valley Eco Resort was about wildlife experience ma omoye number 1. Ene jata sebo antelopes ni zebra so mokoba na mo ekoba. Udu aso onso yenu ani nyina e kama local continental dishes. Bibia sevo bia ye neat to for any Safari Valley Eco Resort na eja oso kwaje holidays Christmas en chene babuki na asen yawo. Udu aso yawo woni beje ho papa wo munu anu local continental dishes ni nyina e serve bi eho for 0596914397 0596914397 ubetimi enyebi 0596914394 ofre ya yebeje so 0596914394 ye wo dew ewo eye Eastern Region Okre constituency Safari Valley was a bray na ajawadu hona ye de electrical si esimu na wo ko eye to nam forest mu na hwemwai o woni beji ye papa pa bra so ye ona number ni bi 0596914394 bra enye wa 2 Hebron Hills International School admission go so ekoso ubana wa won 3 months ekwesi 5 years ejina mani Montessori ntete sanso ena ejawo be bia wo ya banya adwuma ababe ye how e de amount sanse wo ba be se adwuma se wawo encheye woni wo monkodi nkomo administrator no woni pa ho abetre papa Miss Rose obeti o kama na ejawa hwe school ran so fi UK aba wo de learning materials ni bibiri aba na nkoda no mo kabro for ojina ho na wo ye masho to went any to came be any ho mo kabro for papa alesa mudi ni bi mo kabro for no so a wote bofo no mo kan west no wote to went any to came mo kabro for no mo ho kire wo mo san debi Hebron Hills International Schools one hwi now so we penyin no hwi nkola no begu anu ase we parent one hwi ekrum begu anu ase for school or back school papa media of the Salmon Road when I be home Hebron Hills International School. Jacques say koma mia Maase Mrs. Elizabeth Andam wachiri ba ma Georgina nkane no wachiri ade wo Wesley preparatory school e wo Kumasi say Krofom school na Wesley College omo preparatory school no wana no wachiri ade ko pension che last week and what one nanom e won sedo nti ofa Peter ene ma Jane ene abusuani nyina esa adwa ne abusuani nyina echacha mu nyina emamu nyina shedding ma ewo mu na mabna ene kodwo emamu nyina shedding nyame ya adoma efiade edi enimu ya 10th ya na jese modi na wotwe ede ya na jese asokura wie na yema abusuani nyina shedding say nyame na dema eno no aso no wagenti on the 10th efiade edi enimu ya ewo eyebo ho na mobeye no 1 week sanso ena abusuan amonso mo aguna saba Maase bema ono so ninu aba ma Gloria ono so ahwe ni wura ya chief inspector ba kope atokwa amina ono so no otakrade barracks so police for aso ye ho eno so 1 week ni bekoso aguna saba nyame ya adoma efiade di eni on the same day 10th no ti abusuan mi nyina asewba ene asewba ma menyama anka mene hwan jamwana mukurukura be Musa futu ni bibie mu ese ni kejani asida Nyankopon hira mu ye papa the Andam family ene the Insia family yemamu nyina ahyeden ebusu amu aye hani ene mu amu na mu Kumase mu amu nkran yemamu nyina ahyeden se nyame na de ma ene ono aso no oje ofa Peter ne ofata mu nyina yemamu nyina ahyeden mra no so a nyina baba beboa na bibia so etimi akoso dada yawo bibia wo bia ne abusua no sisi ene na hema mu nyina maami edende echia mu nyina ene abusua ne abusua pa omo nipa hodo nti ade to mani sa wase yebo omo de nyina ne sumbum sa pepepe ne bia setie ye ba fa hwema ye konso a aja na adane areho nti ye no do ye ho sa adaka mo ye dai ehye abono no mapa ho semaduasa kasemaduasa na no sia bo hye no so se na ye dwada no sia bo anwumre no sia kase bo ye de bebre wo fidue ma mmesa anko ina fe no finance round no na se betimi akoba akon na asa de ba akon aka ho dia ese bo ne tataw alisa
bebe dasini akwenya wasande amame bio
capacity brother
yeah Mugabe you there me nim
amafo ni me se yakun amafo ni me se yakun
ndokande say normal
fantastic
senator chema and ntum enko beyond ndokwane time no beyond 1 minute
our time limit
1 minute per day twaso said the old me mefa wo ba be takashi sa na wo so tie we can wo be fa ba be takashi put us on tie wo normal
take it like that
yeah Mugabe be dasini Don Mahama 9 months wa hwe no so abedu pempen so we enyo no nko the presidency involves the vice president Professor Jane no pokwa jima too much 9 months ni amu ba power
and the chief of staff
yes any chief of staff Julius Zebra any omutin ni na executive secretary Callistus Mama ni my presidency ho nyina omo bo na adwuma na akoso Madam Valerie sorry ni mpanimfo ni nyina omo bo na
Brahma Mahama
yes Brahma Mahama and na Jane Opokuagye vice president wabo John Mahama chi papa we to say combination 4 and 5 central defense hono in Lekki between Mahama and Nana Jane hono in Lekki they are focused on their job coming into power. I understand America. No, the park no so the power. Nobody didn't go viral. It was just saying why Mahama why support to no why boko e won achi ye hu vice presidents bebre o ye hu bebre bi to me ship to ni ade eti omo yi ye hu ike na ka only Rollins in Tokwani Adinketin de Biafra Yade. And this is the first time we have a woman vice president. So she has demonstrated patience and temerity and ability and commitment to support whoever is there, which is President John Mahama to succeed. Inti, I still salute Professor Nana Jane for her achievements. She should keep the door open. Opportunity lies ahead of her. Mugabe is not for nothing. She heads the economic management team. That's why you see the economy flourishing. And man, only different when it comes to finance and managing the home. So the micromanagement of the home that makes it successful. And only a manage your mind at the macro level to make the country to succeed. Into somebody will say, so educationist, how does she understand economics? Let everybody know that any educationist understands economics. Any educationist, because to get education right, you must get your economy right. So this is the woman who understands the work she's doing. She's on top of the job. She's head of economic management team. And here we're so far with the economy. You have not heard any bad news. Whether they go for cabinet meetings or whether they go for economic meetings, her suggestions and other things. I mean, it is free flow. She's knowledgeable. She's intelligent. She listens. And like I said, her services to support what is happening currently with the economy is what is making me talk about her. And nobody should take it from any quarters that she's sick. She was ill for some time and she sought medical treatment. Now she's fit. Don't you see her wearing high heels when she's going around? Don't you see her? So let me tell you, the NDC is focused. Look at our 24-hour economy that we rolled out. And then the Volta River Economic Development project that we also rolled out to take care or to make use of the enough water in the Volta region to be able to grow what we need. Look at our food import bill, almost 107 billion in terms of rice and sugar and other things, other essential commodities. If we use that economic development model that JM has set out, I'm telling you, we'll cut these things by 3/4 and be able to save enough to invest in other areas. Then you talk about inflation. Inflation is the rising cost of food and services within the system. Look at what they have done. They have been able to bring it far away from 54 to 23 and now it is single digits. Can it not, I mean, are you not fascinated by the work they have done? So the prices are rising, but they are rising at a slower rate than we came to meet it. We are rising at 54%. Yes, people have put their feet down in order to make us get to where we are. I'll mention that to force into when it comes to the economy. He's a maverick. I mean, he understands economic to the core. There are no cutting corners. There are no cutting edges. You understand? And then you look at the people in the sector, the economic sector. You look at the founding CEO, the gold board, Sami Gyamfi. He understands the job. Yes, Sami Gyamfi. The wonder boy, Sami Gyamfi Esquire. I call him General Sami Gyamfi. Waduho. He's manifested it. He understands the job. He's pushing the gold job agenda to succeed. And this is the first time. He's a founding CEO. But look at how the sector is put under control. And how he's taking
care of the grassroots.
Oh, please. He's doing 70-30. He's giving 70% of what he earns to the public. To people who just work and just keeping 30%. I'm telling you. Look. Most people cannot even do the 40-60. They cannot give the 40 out and give this and go and keep the 60. Oh, say,
as a boss, we are
not doing patch or sorry, Bill.
Dr. Mary Awis.
Ghana Free Zones Board CEO. I will not take the other one. I will take Ghana Free Zones Authority CEO.
Changing him more.
What, Mugabe? We will do officer within 2 minutes. Who would that? Yes, bra. Who? Yeah. Maybe who be that? We do. You better show a picture. Maybe somebody send me for a class. Maybe who be that? What? Madam, why?
No more doom so under Jinapa.
Mugabe and American, that's what I'm coming to. The energy sector has been sealed. If you look at the work of John Jinapa, yes, the collaborative effort amongst the agencies under the energy ministry that have come together to do a forward-thinking approach. So you see stars in the energy sector like Edoji Tamaklo, highly intelligent young guy, MPA, Edmond Combat. You understand?
Over there.
Edmond Combat is Edmond Combat.
My boss.
Yes, he's at combat at Tor. Yes, he's combating the ills at Tor. He's going to
make you aware, say, this month, Tor. CCA say 98% complete.
Mugabe, bring the products onto the market. That's what we're looking for. The tax that you have been given. When you do that, fuel prices and other.
Final inspection this coming Thursday.
Wow. I know the
final inspection.
Yeah.
Yeah, kohese bibia de dana kwam.
Yeah.
Enu achi ni wi mpanifo beba be say eniema dana kwam. His Excellency the President himself eni mpanifo okukudan edumani beba be dwumadi a the MD, the capacity MD Edmond combat. Any capacity board chairman. Honorable Bilijo, former MP for Saboba. Alisa
Mugabe, that's what I've said. Kwame Nkrumah didn't set it up for anything.
And you know, say for the time no more send the to workers car.
No,
within few months, you know, a year internally generated fund.
Mugabe, I know only the thanks, no. Thanks. No more am kofafu
compound the deputy Mustafa.
Yeah, for my Yeah, they work together. They work together. Yeah, it has to change, Mugabe.
1963 editor.
Yes, Kwame Nkrumah na nisu odi refinery nisi wo na ye dey to pray MPP for bar power. Omo tankers no mo ko tofu begum no mo ton man crofo e wo ho na. Nti Mugabe, once we are getting the gold sector correct, we are getting our energy sector correct, we must salute John Jinapa wherever he is. John, wherever you are, we salute you. You have been able to put a stop to Doomsaw. Now, Doomsaw is not in our Ghanaian political vocabulary again. It's almost out. It's on its way out. It has been exited already. Yes, and continue to do hard work and don't stop. Then, if you talk about Akando at the health, because you see, the economy entails a lot of things that makes it work. If we are healthy and we go to work every day, it means we are productive. So you watch Akando to his role within this economic sector. If you go to the Western region, he has supplied motorbikes. He has met health workers. Grandma for now, no money want to kwano. No mufi so a farmer. Farmer. When did you obey that kwejuma? When did you obey that kwejuma? They have run to his office to have an amicable solution with him to sit down and see the way forward because he has good intentions for the ministry and is working hard. And apart from that, the Agenda 111 hospitals, I say they'll rationalize it and see what they can put it to, see where the stages that they are and see whether they can continue or have a private-public partnership arrangement. Mugabe, we bought 111, no? Prisons for your former Sasi, our commandant training college, you see the BC. A hospital Agenda 111. Me say abayin Jesus assassinating back to the prisons. Now prisons now in hospital. Prisons only hospital or Ghana. Into no MG assassinating my prisons for no. No mu say hospital in Sisa or no commandant training school no. Na nyefe. Now mo do mo ho abe for me person me bo mudin. I know their names. I can mention their names. I'm sending a warning to them. They should stop harassing. Yes, stop harassing the prison service behind their commandant training school. That land will use it. This one will not allow. Agenda 111. Mugabe, HPV vaccines. You supply Western region. You are starting from there. We have sent motorbikes all across the US. And Akando too is using the surprise element. He's using the. Recently, he went to the FDA with that announcement. He goes to the hospitals. Yes, so it is urging people to work hard and stand on their feet. Then you talk about Haruna Idrisu at the education ministry. Hey, my brother Haruna, you are so intelligent. I don't know even what to say, Haruna. You are too much. I mean, too much when it comes to education. Look at what he has done. In terms of John Mahama's policy, no free stress policy. First, you be a school near a year. Charlie, look at the problems people go through, Mugabe. They have to go and borrow money. Some have to sell their property just to go and put their children in school. Some miss the opportunity because they don't have money to go. So by the coming of this free stress policy, to me the realm, they discarded back. Now the new Radia Komano. Nowhere to me in tertiary education.
Yes,
and American Mugabe. So if you watch education, because we are talking about the achievement in this 9 months. Let me just hit on some of the good things that he has done in education. He has brought the PTAs back. Mugabe, Ubeko school, Umami or the school, want to be in Kokebi. Who are also idea also to be in Kebi? Teacher needs or no so children don't to be in Kebi. School no hard as it go about. What you say? So that is what will happen. There's a state of lawlessness because parents be here then and the PTAs too. They work hand in hand to see that education that we want to, or the education services delivery becomes perfect, or it goes to the child that has to go to. Until PTA, papa, it is compulsory across. You come and listen. Oh, now you're a bad boy and now you're a bad girl. With that interaction, we are able to uproot no character trait by just meeting. So the PTA too, good. Nanado you free or I don't know if he wanted to manipulate the schools and destroy the education system so that parents and individuals will have no say and just be kept on the fence as spectators, not as citizens. In a way, it's a step in the right direction. Then teacher training for allowance, yeah, really see about a PA school feeding. So yes, Sikani Swadie, but about from 1 city 50 pesos to 2 city. We are hoping that we'll get more. Free sanitary pads. Go and continue the e-blocks. You have asked Aruna Idrisu, they have taxed him that wherever the e-blocks are, he should go and then go in. And then a free granting free feeding for special needs children. And also, there are a lot of things that the education sector has done.
They are putting measures in place to make sure that schools are more and can a year school feeding. Government best I do my day.
Yeah.
Ababa room.
Yeah.
Yes. And the many national coordinator no. Ajia Ekasai.
Omichiano papa.
Omotutu ni ame said ebeya enche bia no. Omunya financial clearance.
Yeah.
Omobede omonso beba be the other schools no.
Yeah.
Ebeka and no education hono. Uja ade baako. Free SHS no say private schools no so e benefit free.
So come in here, una oji kasa no. Una oji kasa nti be hono meja mama da bawa.
Mineral water. Okay,
we fata no body about. But that can be big.
Fast also.
Over Haruna Idrisu, you never cease to amaze me. And me, I knew you when you were Nuke's president. Me, Masu Odi at the time. I knew you when you were Nuke's president. How you sat down to negotiate with government at the time to bring about the GET fund we have today. Kwame Nkrumah set up the Ghana Education Trust. Yes. But Haruna Idrisu's leadership as National Union of Ghana Students president at the time was what made the Mobrowa struggle to push forward to bring about the GET fund. Haruna, you have never stopped. As MP in Tamale, you served your people from 2005 up to now. When he goes to Tamale, he sits on the motorbike to go around the town. It's very popular to see everybody and talk to everybody. And as Minister of State under various regimes, under Professor Mills, under John Mahama, first one and this one, you have demonstrated to me that you have a certain capacity and you are just picking up. Haruna, don't stop. Even when you were removed as minority speaker, leader of our parliament, look at how you conducted yourself in public and how you held yourself up. Haruna, there's something ahead of you. And you made a comment recently. The comment has stuck in my mind. You wished our vice president good health and good strength. And you said something good that in the future you wish her to be president of Ghana. I come by that argument. I am an affirmative action man, and I believe that we are close. We are very close to making history and making a woman president in this country. Don't let us lose the opportunity. Mugabe, school, no, let us go and check the content of what we are teaching our children and teach them right. School say body now they'll deal with them. And if you look at the education sector itself, Professor Nanaje met the teachers. Unlike Nanado, who told the teachers that if you want to be rich, you don't need to be in the classroom. Go and see the sentiments Professor Nanaje shared with the teachers. Very well. It's a noble profession, and we must put in our best as teachers.
Bismarck of a World Gas Company, more Labadi branch, and Osofo. Also, a head of the branch, Muti and Haya and Muti Power 97.9 FM and TV SYZ. So do a year World Gas Company, Yamo Labadi, Mobin Kuha Sofo and a Bismarck, Mokosua and Munti. We if we Kevin Asante or no and a head of engineering SYZ a year broadcasting. Iti Kevin maybe I will be a check and come on as a farmer moment to manimo. So gas no so more so more jumani yes pepe na yonko yen enim. So Jubilee House maybe I'll be office bia or BAT a jumedi and Hana Ghana 40 Hana Semono ye can send ye etie ebe fata ebe bo oman na yesu ye jinemu said the Thai His Excellency John Dramani Mahama say obi bia so ya appoint you ye ho ye ntra ho emo bia ma ba ne mu wase ye be make sure say ekoyi ebe ma Ghana fu ho ba bia o se di jane wura angels ni bo wura ho without fear or favor ye boa sile ba betumi amani betumi afa ne ntoma pafra menu aba ha aye Dr. Mary Awusi edaso ewo ha ye wo se the Black Stars of Ghana wo anyame admo chinechi o mone Central African Republic edbc ni ewo Morocco o makwa akodu ho dada all the players no akad nipa 2 eno montumi nkodue so far no squad no solid ya chese omonso bompa yese my Ghana ibitimi akoyenum do this stage. I don't want to do NDC or MPP politics. They are representing Ghana, so the flag of Ghana no or say him far away in Morocco ye mompa yese Ghana ebetumi edi enkonim. Benjamin Asari no disappointment as usual, clean sheet boma isani onkoyen enim. Dr. Mary Awusi, over to you.
Mahama's achievements after 9 months in office. ABB, but me want to na my notes kitwebu ha na metia sisi ana obi attesting me be mekama wati fo no ahwe fo ti na yemfa entu dwana ma Ghana fo hu se Mahama
alaji de
ai alaji middle for papa bi me chiao Mahama inherited an economy na ran a higher deficit na even see that with very, very increasing inflation and also interest rates. And also was so
statement even during the 80th UN General
Assembly meeting. Yeah. Very good. And on top of it, the worst part of it, the depreciation of our CD.
So that's the economy we inherited.
That is the economy we inherited. Now, my no sanka maybe can and once. And we'll be forward the idea we are mammy. Until me kayama and the pana was or see dollar from 17 cedis to an 12.5 or so. Fuel from 17 cedis to 12 cedis. I think it's something that, as I say, your boy, papa.
Excellent.
5 cedi off.
5 cedi off means a lot. And I want to say Ghana ha. Eduane ye di no nkran ha nyina ekofa free ye nkro nketu no na eba. So obi kofa body free mi kro magogo eba. Na say before MPP aban be free ho na fuel no 75 85 per gallon. Na say ne about 60 cedis. Definitely yatete fuel so yatete lorry fence so yatete so what it means they say body no awodi free agogo eba ha no eno so ebekọ fom nti ama eno na ne nyina ka ho bi ama inflation no ayede akọ ne yatete nyoma so ena ebiem or say GDP appreciated from 75 to over 130 billion US dollars. Reduction in prices of goods. Significant reduction in port duties. Ade we ade say baby am wono a free zone so no say ye export oriented agency. Na ema me port for no edi nkita ho pa. So we share before MPP nyame ya adom o free aban mu no. Na wotimi kọ port wo be kọ na containers the whole day omo yi bia 4-5. Abrochi for dollar rate nti omo fa ne omama because wo ba wo ton a omuntminto especially omo na importing nuane from US and UK ba no wo hwe dollar rate na omo ton no na emma omuntimi mfa ma because the ba ne born Ghana for ntiminto na abes expire e wa nti no omo mfa ma ama enne dollar ne call for no wo mu nyina asan nya adwuma foforo wo mu de nuoma ne ban so omo nuane ma wa ha na eton enne duties a ye free so no ama duty akofom wo hwe akufo ado be fra ban mu Toyota Vets na duty no ye free ho 2016 na duty no ye 12,000 na ade no akufo ado mo ba na enam 400 ye 40,000 tetisika 400 million enti ama ene investor confidence akosoro duties akofom imports akosoro what you say na export nso akosoro and I will share free zones companies away ho and on a meeting me speaking with facts. omo exports across under this government. Into a legacy back one SSA about His Excellency Nabaso. And the inflation reducing from 23 to a single digit. You won't be a chair Ghana ha. Say inflation back was single digit. Adeba Kokre then say, unse Ghana economic rating. They say yasa improve yabaso.
Yeah, fish rating yabaso.
Yabaso.
Near what junk status.
What near what junk status. They say your movie every ho at the aba B minus, which is very, very, very important. Also, sanyo ma we nyina investors omo ehwe ansana omo e de omo sika aba wo man nim. O say no atutu bottom e levy. Na we say no see atwa atutu bottom na. No atutu bottom.
Because e levy no ye free or no. Now people we have sent instead of 203 billion a year. He live in the free on the transactions have gone up to 365 billion.
You see, and to the was you actually say no atutu bottom levy, no betting tax, no emission levy. What you say? And now we are no what's about education or say free SHS is now doing better
in terms of food quality.
In terms of food. What you say? Textbooks, no more red, gold, green. Name we are confused now. We are double track. Double. Me say at that time na me ma eco school. Na enyoma ye firm no. Obedija e de ama oba ko school. With higher inflation no. Na kwani ko school at 2 weeks yes. 1 month family fee. We di aduane na wie. No assign. One more the cause of for aduane no. Ensan fa emma. Okọ ebi obi free enough. Tamale na wa for bus. No abedru. Accra no akọ school 1 week yes almost anko fee at the damage a red gold green no e dey buy
accident kwalani wo
any accident
okay
yeah what you say enti saade na every ho no aboa o say no stress fee policy na ye dey ma tertiary who confess you know serious because say enjoy free SHS na who remu abon say na parent no wa cycle who say wo call free nti afedu abon say na say oni scarce and man nko ene ye ni nyina afi ho na ya cycle say prepare ho second year kode wo be start etu afi Mugabe obi na this and no money doors was chef from 123 ministers to 60 is also an achievement.
It's an achievement. You are saving on the
yeah, what is that? And so the state is still running. What you say? Gabu be any baby. What you say?
Manage too. That's true. What do you find? What answer? A military mu. Ya who say a form street ton koso. Advertisement.
Mugabe who there? Me sir kwan me say time aso me who say news for na you ready. JM kasa no hu. Oye enipa bi a Ghana we MPP ni kwa you should be proud to say we JM as your president. Share in the whole world. President Ben and a politician Ben and I'll bet him then compare.
There's no size.
We pin baby Mugabe was setting history by coming back. Was setting history by making the first female vice president.
This is US.
What you say? Was setting history say, this is the time we making appointment appointing a man to very, very higher positions.
Very well.
Mugabe, this is the month of breast cancer.
Pink October.
Pink
October.
Advance is simple. Yes, no for na monum no kwampasu na baby or do akọ trouble mu. Aya ne dum be say Saint Osai chakese enkomasa so na Sam or a problem any other for amoje breti daddy washing be one me mame aye obaya yakobon shamu bebre oboshi ene ebuso nyina so nyame hia mosa so na ye enua ye mili ye akwele mili spab ye mame majama ene ante ya munyina na atwe ya cha munyina obade ne dom ye ne yetenkwam a ye besa din hia nyame adom ochina ya 3 p.m. Mugabe Maase ni medin ma munyina mmo eniti